Let's team up with seconds.
Shush, Connor. Shush. We're live. Welcome, everybody, to Astrobot. Gonna 100% this game, or try to. Gonna be the first game I 100%ed in like 1,000 years. But I'm joined by Heather, JP, who's staring into the camera rapingly.
I'm not staring into the camera. I am reading.
My soul.
I am reading how to get from norming to performing.
In the bedroom, right?
It's a weird Blue Chew article, but all right.
It's not Blue Chew.
That's what you're missing.
I can vouch to say he doesn't need it.
Well, it's hard all the time. And Connor's here as well. What's up, Connor? How you doing?
That's a. I can't top that intro. Jesus. Just can't top. Yes, we were planning on doing Astrobot this entire time, and nothing else on Wednesdays that we normally do.
I did explain in the chat that unfortunately Ron is under.
He texted me earlier tonight saying he wasn't really feeling the greatest, so we will have to postpone. And I knew immediately as I read the text because of how it was worded. It's like, yeah, we're not doing D&D tonight, guys.
That's it. All right.
Yeah, no, he texted me. He's like, not feeling greatest, and D&D next week. Yeah, go to bed. Go to bed.
I am not sure what I'm supposed to do here, but die
Break the
is
floor around them. So
Let's see what you're doing. There we go. That's better. Oh, sorry. Just seeing you play the game. Remind me of something. Did anybody see all the shit Nintendo dropped today?
I did.
Good God.
I did, but I think it's slightly overhyped.
I agree. I'm not going to disagree with that. I think that from what I saw, I will say this: that Nintendo is certainly like
They're trying, man. They're
best.
trying big time,
Oh, yeah,
and
for sure.
and they did a really good job for the market that they're in. But a lot, I have to say it, man. A lot of the shit that they advertise is stuff we already have on every other console. It's like, yeah, we're finally catching up.
It's funny you say that because I actually said the exact same. So for those of you who don't know, they officially announced the Nintendo Switch 2's release date in June, I think, right? I think it's June of this year it's coming out, and I'm kind of surprised by that time frame. I that's kind of weird. Usually Nintendo's been big about like pushing like the holiday season.
I think they're trying to avoid GTA.
yes.
Why with GTA coming out?
In the end of the year.
A lot of things to take away from. So basically, I think it was a Nintendo Direct. I could be mistaken, which
Yeah,
I love. Is basically I love. By the way, maybe this is just me, but I love how Nintendo when they push these directs, it's kind of like this is our version of E3, and it's like okay, fucking basement.
How do you even avoid? How do you even avoid those fucking things?
I think you do. Go, you sexy bear, go. But I always laugh at the Nintendo Directs because I feel like they're trying to like do like this is our own E3 announcement. I don't know why.
Well, there's no more E3.
Super,
Everything does their own fucking shit now, and it sucks.
Yeah, which
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of,
like this one
no,
was fine, but it's just like it's lost all the. It's like how WrestleMania will look like a Raw when it shouldn't,
yep,
you know.
Yep, agreed. But they announced June is the release date for Nintendo Switch 2. And they announced a shit ton of games for launch. The three biggest that I four things I saw that I took away from it was we're getting another Mario game. No fucking shocker there. We're getting a Donkey Kong platformer.
Well, there has been some already though. Tropical Freeze came out for the Switch. That was good.
Oh no, yeah, I know. I'm saying for the new. Oh yeah, that's right. Tropical Freeze. Yeah, but they came out when the Switch 1 first came out, right? We haven't had anything really since then.
Yeah, they only had the one Donkey Kong game.
Yeah.
But the Donkey Kong one for Switch 2 basically looks like what Odyssey was for Mario, which I thought Odyssey was all right. A little too free world, if that makes sense.
I don't know. We'll have
which
to
was
see.
a little more streamlined, but anyway. Oh, and to your point earlier, a new Mario Kart, which I'm like, look, respectfully, you can't top Mario Kart 8, which was the last one. That one was
I will
perfect.
say you can. That was I don't like the new Mario Karts, man. They're
Oh,
just
goddamn.
Too much.
like okay. So I'm gonna say they have a lot of like a ton of races and everything, but for some reason, it feels so much
Probably.
easier than the
Well,
old
it's because they
games.
have
Yeah.
the driving assist that you just had trouble finding in how to turn on.
Even if you turn it off, it still feels weird, man. Like I don't
Well,
have
it
the
does take some
control.
getting
I don't
used
have
to.
the control over the vehicle like I had. I honestly think the best Mario Kart was Double Dash for GameCube. I don't think you can beat
That was
it.
a fucking great one.
It had the best driving
Um,
mechanics for me.
They are coming out with a new Zelda, I believe.
I don't.
yeah, they're
Yeah,
not-
no, you're coming out with you play as Zelda, but not Link. So I don't think it's going to be called Zelda. As stupid as that sounds, I know.
Oh, I remember what it was. A new Mario Party.
The one thing I'll say that I took away from it that they really pushed was the having
Their IPs.
having the couch co-op experience online. With all the inclusion of like, oh, now you have a camera and
Yeah.
everybody can see your face and you can stream to each
That
other.
was
We have
interesting.
Discord on the Switch, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that to me, I'm like, now you're going in the right direction.
Yeah, this is
Finally.
what they needed to do, though. If it becomes like a stream, like a platform,
Steam Deck.
yeah, or a platform that like lends itself to streaming instead of being fucking difficult to stream. The only thing
Right.
is with Nintendo, they'll be like, you gotta use
is
our,
ironic, because
you
I
gotta
was
use
about
our
to
shit.
say.
You gotta use our shit if you want to stream it.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
like,
so dumb.
I don't know if you guys know about like how fucking like super strict Nintendo was for a long time about their like them streaming, which was fucking. That's a whole nother rant and tirade for another time. But yeah, the integration of like Discord and like group chat was interesting. The camera is weird as fuck, but I kind of dig it. Just like a random like stand. I don't know. I thought Nintendo would be better like aesthetically making it fit. Whatever. I'm fucking. nitpicking.
Especially with like, I don't know.
Fine, it's a good pick because
I'm just wondering why it wouldn't have like some sort of clamp option.
That's kind of what I was thinking too. Like they're really pushing. Like I think that the idea of where they're going with their gaming is smart. Where you're getting basically the power of a console portably,
Yeah.
and they're not quite there yet. But I mean, when like I can kind of see it with the Wii U. Like, all right, I can see where they're kind of going with this with like the giant fucking monitor controller. Switch was revolutionary. Switch 2 is like just fine tuning it even more, but it's still not fucking perfect. But there was a part about the last part with Switch 2 was the GameCube library, which, oh my god, there are some games on there that, ooh, man, God, I'm not getting into these, but like, kudos to Nintendo for fucking doing the smart thing of backing up their library's IP. Apparently, Soul Calibur 2 is going to be on this fucking thing.
I can't stop getting these sludges, even in slow motion. I don't know. I'm like, the thing is, it looked good, but I think people were talking about this online. You guys were talking about this in the chat, and I'm like, I was expecting something fucking massive, but
I was
when
too,
watching it,
but
I'm like,
from what I-
it seems like it should have been the console they should have released instead of the Nintendo Switch.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, the biggest takeaway I got was okay. We're really gonna we're putting a lot of chips on this one. You could just tell they're putting a lot of like, I don't know. The Switch, I felt, and this maybe it's just me. I felt like they were trying to rely when they first launched the original Switch. The system was the selling point. The uniqueness of the system was the selling point. Everything else was kind of secondary. Does that, if that
And
makes
in
sense?
some ways, it feels like
They did the same thing with the Wii.
they are pushing back against just the mobile aspect of it. Like, they're not diminishing it, the fact that it's a mobile system, but it seems
Yeah.
like a lot of the improvements that are being made to the version of it that's attached to a TV.
Well,
Yeah.
yes and no. It's. I always laugh. My friend Andrew, who I've done stuff with and like podcasts and stuff. He's been my best friend since high school. He's a huge Nintendo fan, mega Nintendo fan. And one thing he always says is he goes like, I love Nintendo's IPs. They're classic. They're great. Usually relatively reliable as far as game, quality. Usually, not always. but they're always like a step behind technologically of like Sony or Microsoft in terms of like the PlayStation, Xbox. So like, if you look at it like mobile, I think their mobile it can go like 1080p, but then when you plug it in, it's 4K.
Yeah.
So like, so it's like it's almost there, but like still, it's fucking impressive.
Well, the problem is their last system, his Nintendo Switch, was 720p, which is like you release something way worse than industry standard, even for mobile.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh no,
Yeah.
we can't, we caught up. Give us applause.
Well,
That's where I've got a problem with it. It's like you're not
to your
fucking reinventing the wheel. You're just fucking.
To your point.
Fuck.
to your point, aside from the Steam Deck, who else is doing portable gaming?
Oh, there's a lot. Like all PC companies, like the Ryzen.
No. I mean, like system wise.
They fell off after the PSP.
That's what I'm saying. PlayStation doesn't have theirs anymore, right?
The PSP died out a long time ago.
I heard that they might be bringing it back though.
Well, now they have the fucking backbone.
Fuck me. The backbone, or you can get the PlayStation Portal, but it's all streamed. The PlayStation Portal, though, is getting the ability to stream without being close to your PlayStation, which could be good.
That's where everything's going. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not like biting and drooling at the mouth over Nintendo. I will say, they're definitely coming out as aggressively as they possibly can with their IPs and shit. So some stuff looks promising, some stuff looks cool, but like it's like, all right.
It's definitely a good showing, and it's not like they haven't done anything wrong. But I feel like the first thing I see online is Nintendo is winning the console wars. I'm like, in what way are you? This is the first thing I see about. Oh, you should watch this Nintendo Direct because they're going to win the console wars. I'm like, okay, you're now like fucking flaking.
The last. I think it's safe to say the last time they were quote unquote winning the console wars was the N64.
Yeah, that's the closest they've been.
Yeah, we got probably close.
I think Wii was probably one of the worst systems they released.
But well, I mean, it had a shit ton of hype. I remember because I actually was working at GameStop when it came out. And
I feel like I would have preferred. I would have preferred GameCube to the Wii. Sorry, GameCube to. No, fuck.
Why? Why'd you do that? Why?
Why
are you dumb? Why are you dumb?
GameCube to the Switch as the transition.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah,
instead of the Wii, the Wii was like a dark times.
Well, Wii was the in between, right? So it's like the
that wasn't needed.
What?
It was the in between where they experimented with a lot of things that just didn't work.
Yeah. The Wii existed so that the Switch could the Wii existed so the
Switch could fly.
Yeah, basically. I was trying to figure out the right way to say it, and because certain things are kicking in, my vitamins. Oh, look, a random floating ring. I wonder how that gets there.
Now it was a pretty good presentation, but yeah.
I would love to if I'm definitely not gonna get one, but I would like to if someone had one, I'd like to check out the specs and just see how it overall
It looks like a good console. Like, don't get me wrong, I would buy one if it wasn't $600.
It almost looks like a Steam Deck Junior.
There's no reason for it to be the same price as a fucking PlayStation.
Well, the 500 I think is a bundle deal with Mario Kart. Which that's another thing. I saw quickly the accessory prices.
Oh, they're always going to be ridiculous.
Christ. Oh,
Joy-Con are fucking $60.
Oh, Jesus. Well, okay. You know what I will say? And I can't say, obviously, I haven't fucking held the damn things. I will say the Joy-Cons for the Switch 2 look so much more
looks
sturdy.
So much better quality than the first Switch, just visually. Whether it is or not,
hoping it's better, but tariffs.
No!
Oh God!
I lost my boosters. I lost my booster juice. Sorry guys, we're just trying to get all the bots.
You're almost done.
That's what I'm trying to do here. Hold on, let's see. We've got one missing. It should be coming up here somewhere soon. And I don't think a puzzle piece as well, but I haven't seen anything.
That's the way you're supposed to go. I hear it.
Hear what?
I hear a scream of a bot. I don't know if it's one that's playing around or if it's actually close.
See, this is the end of the level.
You just killed the band.
Fuck the band.
Jesus Christ. I mean, mariachi aside.
It's like a pretty good presentation for Nintendo, so I'm not going to rob them of that, but and it looks like a much better console than the original Switch. And they're kind of walking back on the things I think that they were too diehard on for the Switch.
Yeah.
They're leaning into their successes.
People saying that too.
Oh, I want to look up the fucking GameCube list. Hold on, I want to see if I can find that. Because that was what was kind of like perked my eyes the most. I mean, the games look cool too. That Donkey Kong one, I'm not gonna lie, looks fucking awesome.
Well, Mario Kart is like an open world game now.
Yeah, that was gonna say. So Mario Kart, I've got mixed feelings about because, like I was saying, I don't think there was really much more they could do beyond what they did in 8.
They got some cool ideas with the. I don't know if you ever played Burnout Paradise, one of the Need for Speed games, where it was like an open world where you can drive from race to race.
Yeah, so
like that
kind of sounds fun. What I saw in some of the clips was it looks like there might be some more advanced environment interactions. So what I mean by that is that like I think I saw a fucking Daisy. Daisy like flew into the back of like a fucking semi truck and then the truck like barreled its way to the finish line. So like shit like that where like it's like, you know, environmental bullshit. Like, so it's beyond just like weapons hitting you or you falling off. Like shit actually happens where like you go flying or you get thrown backwards. I'm like, oh, that's a whole another level of fuck you.
Drive on walls and stuff. There's some neat ideas there, and it'd be fun to play. But Switch is one of those things where it's what is screaming. I know there's one around here somewhere. That's
what I would say.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's very strictly like there's no cross-platform and stuff for it. So
yeah, which
it's one of those things that I think that would be huge.
That you're hearing.
Let me see.
Maybe.
Switch to.
Or the robot on the side there.
Maybe, but so this guy. Oh wait.
All right, here we go.
No. It's got to be here somewhere. Right?
All right. So Nintendo Switch will release on June 5th. Holy fuck. And cost yeah, this is stupid. $450. There will also be a Nintendo Switch 2 Mario Kart World bundle that will cost $500, so $49.99 USD. Pre-orders start.
Wow, he's underneath those purple tokens that are by the trees.
Sure.
Looks like.
Or is he here?
So Nintendo
Switch.
Switch. Oh, sorry if I need to shut up for anything.
No.
Nintendo Switch 2 has 4K support, HDR, Joy-Con with mouse control. Forgot about that too. That's another weird one. 250 gigs of storage. Fucking smart move there. Red cartridges and so much more. Game chat is new Nintendo new solution with chatting with friends. The camera is just so fucking weird. I'm sorry. Like it's just on it. Have you seen it? It's just like on a stick.
Yeah. It reminds me of like this is again another thing that was like yesteryear for having the camera like that. I don't know.
I'm just picturing. Ooh, here we go. Kirby Air Riders is a new racing game. Ooh, that could be fun. Oh shit.
And those that the trees there right next to the rocket. No.
It's Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and Legend of Zelda Tears of the Wild are getting Nintendo 2 Switch Edition versions at launch. That's smart. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond is getting a Nintendo Switch 2 Edition version with mouth controls. Okay, yeah, they're fucking coming out swinging. Pokemon Legends ZA. There's so many goddamn Pokemon. Here we go. GameCube games are finally coming to Nintendo Switch Online, but they are exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Motherfucker. These classic games will begin launching when Switch 2 is released, and we'll start with The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, F-Zero GX, and Soul Calibur 2. Yeah, that was the one that caught my eye the most.
What's going on here? Oh, that I should have died there a million times.
Right, that stand of trees right over diagonally across from you. No,
Believe.
Alright.
turn to the left. Keep going a little bit more right there. Where those dice are,
Yeah.
I think he's underneath those purple tokens there.
Well, how do I get
Shit,
back
was
there?
it a wrestling thing? How do you do?
I can't get back there unless... Oh.
Oh,
They should have hit something up here. This is a great spot.
yeah.
Oh, wait, I was over here because of the cages.
Oh, yeah.
Like mine.
There you go. You should be able to get back to them
Oh, I got
this way.
that.
There you go.
But for people that are like Nintendo diehards, this is an absolute win for them.
This is dreamland
I'll
for
say
them right
that
now.
for sure.
So kudos. It's I'm always gonna be fascinated by what comes next in tech and shit like that. Yeah, just interests me like that. Would I'm not gonna be able to ever fucking afford them.
I mean, if I had all the money in the world, yes, I would have.
There you go. He's in here somewhere. Oh god.
Fuck. Can't escape the dice.
Got him.
There we go.
How the fuck, Knuckles?
That's such a weird mini game.
It is. But you know what? I like it when they do shit like this. 'Cause
Hold
at least it's another layer they add to the game. Oh god.
I know.
You should have died there, my friend.
That was dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Oh, they also teased a new James Bond game for Nintendo.
Oh, actually, they're doing a remake of.
I think they're doing it. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think they're doing a. That's
game
gonna
needs
do
a remake
big
because-
business.
It all depends
As long
on
as
how
they
they
can do it
handle
justice,
the online portion.
Correct. I agree with you, basement. What was that, Heather?
As long as they keep true to the original, I'm fine with it.
Well,
they
they
can
need
master-
to fix it massively.
Look,
That game is
I know, they-
unplayable.
I was about to say, if you ever played the original was fun. Once
For
you
its
figured it
time.
Yeah.
Let's say that, because if you try it nowadays, it's like, what in the fuck is this shit?
But yes.
Oh, someone, I saw, I think on Instagram or something, someone did like a reel of like, from the Nintendo Direct announcement, like, and now there's game chat, and it's so like, the Discord thing, and then someone's like, it was like, it's gonna go back to the old days, like the Xbox.
I
Live.
know, it's going to. Somebody's going to turn on game chat to be a 12-year-old, and someone's just going to have their big fucking dick hanging out. See it already.
Every
Clint says, hey, Horny Goat, what about the Metal Gear Solid for Switch 2? Is it coming out for Switch 2? I don't see why not.
I haven't heard anything.
If it can run Elden Ring, it should be able to run Metal Gear Solid.
I'm on the IGN article about it right now. It says here, Switch 2 does not appear to have a third-party lacking support. A ton of older upcoming games plan to join the party. This list will be ever growing. Oh shit, that's interesting. Apparently, WWE 2K is on the list.
Yeah, any games that's released nowadays, it should be able to play. Because a lot of the games that have come out recently or were made for both systems, right? So you're not like fully relying
what was the
on
one that Clint was asking?
Metal Gear Solid. Are you talking about the Metal Gear Solid remake? Or are you just saying Metal Gear Solid in general because it's like a PlayStation exclusive title?
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm assuming a remake, but no, I don't see anything in there about that. But no, Switch 2 is definitely coming out guns blazing as much as they can with a lot of remakes and new ones. I mean, the system itself, it's hard to top the excitement from like a Wii or even the original Switch, how much fucking hype that had going into it. Yeah, we'll see what happens. When I win the
That's
lottery,
where you gotta
everyone gets
on
one.
the grass pieces. You gotta crouch and squeeze out the water. There you go.
Make me huge.
Someone tweeted about the new season of South Park. I mean, I said South Park hasn't had a full season in years. you know shit is fucked when they're like, yeah, there's enough shit going on, we can make a whole season again.
Yeah.
It's
true.
fucking true.
So this guy's got to be somewhere in the early stages
Yeah, it's the
of
second
this
bot,
level.
right?
Yeah, he's
We got
second
the bird too.
second bot.
Yep.
The bird does tell me where the bots
Okay.
are, right? I can't remember.
Heather,
Huh?
Heather,
What?
can you go into Grammarly and see what the password and username is?
Give me 1 second, and I'll pick it for you.
If you don't,
If you smell, if you can smell what the rocks
Big
cooking.
one, Mozilla.
Come on, bird. Oh yeah. The bird knows what's good for him. There he is. I wonder if I exit the level, will it just save it? Because I don't want to fucking.
It should.
I don't need to. I shouldn't need to complete, right?
Gonna complete.
I already
shouldn't have
completed. I'm gonna complete all over you.
Gonna complete. I'm gonna conclude.
Yeah. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Valcomer.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. You rest in peace.
Rest in pieces.
are you finding it?
I am not. Hold on.
I can't seem to fucking find it. Is it in the
So-
door?
It's under your HR Maxwell account.
Okay.
Fucking weird song. Yeah, let's get rid of that.
Or
What song I have in my playlist that's kind of random is the original Kane theme song. Fucking so good.
No, it's under the Gmail.
Most ADHD stream I've ever been a
under
part
your
of.
Gmail.
Yeah, I'll text it.
Is it the usual password?
Looks like it, yeah. Hold on.
JP and Heather having a completely different conversation. I'm just spewing random shit in basement streaming a game, not
I'm-
saying anything. I'm playing a different game altogether.
I didn't want to interrupt their conversation.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to complete this.
Oh no! You have nothing to apologize for. I'm just laughing at like how I just said the basement. I said this is the most fucking ADHD stream I've ever been a part of.
Trying to complete.
I'm just gonna try to complete.
Oh, busted a hole in that guy's ass.
Somebody's in here.
Come on, bird. Show me where this fucking thing is.
I think it came. There's a number that came to you.
Think you have a 4?
There's a number that came.
It's like magic fucking. I'm
Tell me
thinking
the
a
number you
number
see.
between 1 and 10.
What is 4?
Tell me the number you see on the screen.
23. So,
There you go.
thank you.
What the fuck?
5 about oh,
What? My line.
nothing.
Alright. So it is. Give me your ass.
Get your ass.
This fucking thing has to be around here somewhere, bird. I swear to Christ. You've been a bad investment.
Bird.
Bird of the word.
Bird is the
Yeah,
one.
it's like
Jump. Do a flip.
Those look like some good jugs right there. Show me
That's
your
what those
jugs. I don't know.
Show me your Jeff. So part of the thing I'm doing for my job in the as I'm
like how you got there. Show me your jugs.
show me your jugs. Well, no, I had to do inventory for like our model unit, and you're supposed to just. I'm like, how do you want me to do this? Like, we have to list everything that's in the model. I'm like, all right, that that's not part of the unit, and so I'm listing all the things in there. It's just decorative stuff because it's for display. So there's like these random like knickknacks. I'm like, I don't know how to fucking describe these things. So I'm like, one object, and there was one that's like 2 jugs. So it made me think if it was like, but I'm like, I have no other like, how the fuck am I supposed to else describe these? I'm like, all right, yeah, like, well, yeah, that's easy, but like these are like just random knickknacks, like weird shaped V thing paperweight. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Is it a vaginus?
A vaginus. Are you currently undecided with your current genitalia selection?
You always wanted to try a vagines?
Have the best of both worlds and get yourself a vaginus.
I feel like
I'm laughing because it would be
late night TV. Call now, and we'll throw in the Borngin for free. So what the fuck?
Stupid as fuck. Walk on the wild side, right in the middle, or anywhere in between with the vaginas. Fucking being a dick.
Oh, you slut mountain.
Yeah.
Slut Mountain. All expenses paid trip to Slut Mountain. Brought to you by Vaginas.
This is the first fucking puzzle piece. This bird has been useless.
I'm screwed. Yep. Stars have been
Fucking
Slut Mountain.
Welcome to Slut
Alright,
Mountain.
what's really bothering me is this is Free Big Brother, right?
What?
What?
This stage, it's Free Big Brother, right?
Fuck, I don't know. I don't think so.
Brother is always watching.
I'm on IGN's website, just in case you need the help.
Wait, which one is that?
Oh.
And even on this list here, it goes straight from Free Big Brother Phase 1,
What the fuck is that?
Lost Galaxy Portal, Bot 1, Bot 2, Puzzle Piece 2. It doesn't even list Puzzle Piece 1.
There is no puzzle piece.
Great.
The puzzle piece was the friends we made along the way.
Come on. No.
Come on, bird. It's got to be in here. How does he live?
Oh my god. He fucking sidestepped it the last second. That should not be right.
Immunity. Diplomatic immunity.
Diplomatic immunity thereof. Fuck this game.
Oh god.
Blew his ass up real good. Alright, bird.
Piss off.
It'll be coming up soon.
It's got to be. If it's not soon, the bird can't can't find it.
Oh.
Yay! Money.
Oh, maybe in that egg over there?
What egg?
Over in that corner.
Damn. Erectosaurus Rex.
Yeah.
I think I missed it.
Oh, you fuck.
I think I missed it.
Big old block.
Give me your ass.
Give me away.
Your ass, give it to me.
Until.
Pop.
What happened?
Ah, go digging. Go digging.
Hold on.
Like.
Let me go digging first. Even though I know I did this.
Yeah, there was a bot there. Okay.
What the fuck?
Chill.
What the fuck was that?
That was me getting a chill.
Get a what?
You gotta
He's
I
chill.
gotta chill.
They're multiplying.
Chill.
How do you get under there?
I think I went there. I feel like I've done everything.
you. Multiplying. John Travolta.
Okay.
Why don't you snuggle with me? Where
Yeah,
it's more-
okay. So I've officially missed it
All right.
because it's presenting me with another one. Fuck this.
Oh god.
It's before any of this.
Yeah.
Fucker. Get enemy way, you son of a bitch.
Gotta be back here.
Why do you sound like a chicken?
Show me what you got.
Cluck it up. Cluck it hard. Cluck it fast.
My goodness.
Okay, let's look
You
around
feel
here.
better now?
Nope.
Ooh, what?
Oh.
Yeah, I take this somewhere. And shove it up my own bumholio.
Holio. No, he
Nobody
won't
heard
do
what
it.
you said.
What?
What?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was talking about my assignment here.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Oh.
I got a flower. You can't hurt me. But everybody die.
Okay, well, goodbye,
Oh,
world.
God.
There's gotta be something.
I am so scared to send this because it says I have a similarity score of 25, but none of them are mine. So you didn't quote or copy anybody?
No, it's not. Yeah.
Because I have to. So everybody's probably wondering, what the fuck are you talking about?
What are you talking
So
A little bit.
So I have to submit through a plagiarism. It's called Lopes Right.
Oh, I've
So
heard about
it's
that.
like it checks for quotes if you cited everything right,
Yeah.
this, that, and the other thing. So
Right.
everything that's underlined is what, like the case that I read to you guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the things that made the score so high. Well, the institution.
Right.
That's so fucking. Okay, so I'm gonna fuck it. I'm gonna submit it.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm gonna fuck it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
If she, I don't know if files have been uploaded. Oh, I was gonna say it's right there.
So, Jay Pizzle, I got a question. Have you been studying up
Yes.
on like more research on certain mental health diseases?
Can you
Like,
diagnose me?
Okay. So I have
Brain
actually been
damage.
Damn it! You have no idea. Yeah, you kind
Oh,
of.
snap.
There he is.
Oh shit! What do you know about borderline personality disorder?
Borderline, I did actually around borderline this personality disorder.
One more time. What was that?
So I actually did a paper on
Oh,
that. Yeah,
how'd it go?
I got an A.
Oh,
No.
see, a little bit bad.
No.
No, he said he got an
What do
A.
you
I
wanna
believe him.
know?
He's asking for more information on it.
Like, what do you want to know? I can't.
I've been
I
diagnosed.
can. Okay.
So, what would you say
Yes.
is a commonality as far as how? This is gonna sound like a stupid question. develops this?
Sure. How does one develop it?
Yeah.
Is that what you're asking me?
Mm-hmm.
Let me look here.
I bet it's the magic T word.
Transvestite.
Close.
No.
Transsexual. Testosterone.
Close. Nope.
Titty banging blues.
So you have bipolar disorder? Is that what you're saying? Yes.
So I've been diagnosed by two different doctors. One said it was bipolar 2, and then the other one said it was more akin to borderline personality. So I'm wonderfully somewhere in between.
So
Makes a lot of sense.
bipolar disorder. I actually. So here, you know what? Because remember that thing that you helped me do, Heather, when I was in Atlanta?
Yeah.
I have flyer on.
Sorry to take this stream in a
Heather-
completely fucking different conversation, folks. So apologies.
I don't know what the
Hey,
fucking thing
it's
is.
okay.
Sorry.
Want to know why I'm crazy?
Oh, man.
It's all right. Because I'm trying to find it. Give me a second.
So I'm basically just going to spin a robot bear on a fucking sunflower. No, but oh my god.
I'm fucking losing my mind because I don't know where this fucking shit
Too, huh?
is.
No, I saw him too.
It's a puzzle piece, though.
Didn't you get all the puzzle pieces?
No, it's the only thing I'm missing here is the first puzzle piece.
Oh.
I don't know where this bird is fucking useless. Sorry.
What's the name of this level?
Trapped in time. What should be like in a box?
No, you bitch.
I think I might have
What
to use
Just give me a
this
second, Connor.
in a specific place.
Take your time.
I mean, it's. I'm not.
Don't like if it's too much of a pain in the ass to find it. Don't like.
No. It's just I have to find it.
Something in here, maybe? And beat up these fucking bugs. Nope.
What number of puzzle piece is it? Do you know?
It's the first puzzle piece.
That's paper. That's
Nope.
This one doesn't have the puzzle piece yet.
It's gonna be something simple, and it's just gonna anger me so much.
Uh-huh.
Usually always is.
Collect the same coins 10,000 times. Do it.
Right?
Do it.
It's something before I even get into the level. When I'm flying my spaceship.
Little spaceship with the rocket fuel. Loaded with the fucking rocket fuel. Balls.
Load you with the rocket fuel.
Balls.
I found it. You got an email address?
Perhaps.
I
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay, Fabe.
I'll send it to you right fucking now. Just
Okay.
tell me.
Well, what did you? Did you?
I
Was
did
it-
all the research on it.
Was it an easy subject to research on? Was it? Or was it
No,
just like?
it's actually. So I can send you an article. I can tell you. I can
Trying to get it to work.
send
It's
you
taking forever.
treatment of bipolar depression. There is I'll just send you the brochure because it has all the articles that I have there.
Cool.
Just let me know when you sent it. Did you?
Ah, I know where it is.
Yeah, hold on a second. God damn. Pain in the ass. This thing is. There we go.
This might be it. I have to get that snake or something.
Lost it. Nope. Get rid of that. Get rid of that.
That is.
And I'm gonna do.
I would have gone crazy trying to find this.
There you go.
You got it.
No, I gotta hit that fucking snake somehow. Can I boost?
I sent you to the GM. Oh God.
Yep, I see it. I see it. I got it.
All right, awesome.
God
There you
damn
go.
it. Snake before the level begins. God damn it. No, we did it. I hope you feel proud of me.
You did such a good job.
Is that a fucking bear?
Yes. Okay, and here all I need to find is the third bot.
This is the one I was
Oh, God.
talking about earlier. And it's the third one you said? The third bot?
Third bot, but I think I know where it is because I tried to get there and
I'm
I
pulling it up just in case.
didn't know how to get there, but I'm gonna try some stuff. Big brava.
Damn it.
Fucking bird. Fuck you, bird.
Fucking bird.
It's up there. Oh God.
I know.
All right, so I sent it to you. But keep in mind, I got a lot of my information from the APA website.
A shit ton of
There's-
gay porn links. What the fuck?
Oh my god!
Dude, all right. Half of these I already have favorited, but I don't know about these other ones.
I have articles here. I think one of the articles in it is called "Bipolar Disorder Diagnosis, Treatment, and Future Directions."
Boys for bipolar.
What are, do you remember?
Bipole me.
I have the article right in front of me.
Okay.
Send him
Do
the
you
link
want
to it.
Well, it's in there. It's in the brochure that I sent. If it's not, here.
All right, let's see what the fuck's wrong with me. Where am I?
Just loads of a big website that says gay in big letters.
So I had to.
Oh,
A
that'd be the
lot
best.
of these things are holistic too, because I had to find. So it might be something holistic in there.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Because they're
Okay.
going to a different way of treating things, and that's no shit. Like a lot of holistic.
So this is the article. This is the brochure you made, right?
So
Yes.
yes, but Heather actually made it. I did all the research for it.
Very nice.
Thank you.
All right, let me pull this up. Hold on 1 second.
I will not take credit for creating said brochure. I can tell you that right fucking now. I am not that good.
Known as the brochure guy all on campus. Little did he know, he was living a lie.
So I mean,
right.
but that
Sorry, guys.
Did you look underneath that ice last time?
I think it's up there.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
Probably
did you look to see if there was anything on the bottom of that pit?
The first time I did this,
article that I
okay.
just read off to you too, Connor. So
Can I?
Okay.
climb up this?
From what you've seen, bright light therapy. Never heard of it.
Read up on it. It's actually quite interesting. They say that bright lights,
Big city.
what's the word? In sensitizes. Read up on it. It's really interesting. It's not doesn't make you sensitive, but it draws your attention, and it causes you to like relax and focus. It's dude. When I started doing this, I didn't think that I would really be into any of this, but after I'm almost done. I'm halfway done with my master.
Halfway there.
Wait,
And
you're halfway done with your masters?
Yes. What?
I've
Getting a master's
Wait a
degree,
minute.
yes.
Yeah. I'm getting a master's.
Hold on. How long have you been going to school for?
Oh shit! There's a portal there.
So I have to complete each class in 8 weeks.
This is fucking Billy Madison shit?
Basically, yes.
But it's not easy.
No, I'm not saying it's not easy.
That's why I haven't been able to help. I've really been focused on trying to.
No, but I'm not faulting or criticizing. I'm just
Yes.
wrapping my head around the idea of you're getting your master's degree in fucking 8 weeks.
No.
No.
No,
Each
here's 8
course.
weeks to complete each
Each
class.
course is 8 weeks.
Oh, okay. How many courses do you have to do?
10.
Still, that's math. A year and a half? If you do it straight?
Yep, I am doing it straight. The only time I took a break was during Christmas.
Well, that kind of makes sense
And there was
because
one time that I did take 1 week off before this class that I'm in now. But this next class is community health.
that makes sense though, because usually you have like a 4-year or
Yeah.
2 to 4 year regular school for post-secondary, and then you have masters, which is usually 2 years after that. But a year and a half, a little bit fast tracked, but that's it.
So I will be done in November.
Well, didn't you also have some other previous credits that they added in that also shortened your time?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you mentioned that you had something like that.
You'll finish early on good behavior.
I might.
It's fucking good behavior.
I am really but to be honest with you, I didn't think, but I am really into. So really, what I want to do with
Crazy
this
people are.
at some point, if they do, is get my license and help soldiers that are dealing with mental health.
He wants to become a counselor.
Hey, that's an admirable feat, and I can only imagine that's already an uphill battle as it is, just becoming trying to help just anyone out, let alone veterans. So kudos to you on that. Want to reach that achievement? No, I'm not joking. I'm being
Easy, but that's why. So everybody, that's why I haven't been around or helping Connor.
Jesus, that's why. Like now, I can fucking wrap my. Well, I knew you were going back to school, and so as much as I joke around, I don't. It's fine. More important things to my stupid, stupid wrestling thing. But now I'm starting to understand the scope of wait a minute, and piecing it all together now. Like, oh Jesus, fucking master's degree in fucking a year and a half. That's kind of crazy. But all the good ways.
It's not hard, but it's time consuming.
I'll tell you
Oh,
one
shit.
thing, and I'm pretty sure you'll agree with me, JP, is that the time for doing school, especially for post-secondary is not when you're fucking 18 years old. I was so much better at retaining knowledge when I did shit when I was in my 30s.
So I can do most of my work during, and I'm lucky, during office hours.
That's what I did. I did most of my
read
school during office.
Research and read things, because actually for my job, it's helping find resources. So helping soldiers find resources. So in doing like this class, I have found a ton of resources that soldiers can use.
Awesome.
So it's helped me
Get better at what you do.
Mm-hmm.
But I like if you ever want to like pursue something post-secondary wise, do exactly what he's doing or what I did. It's the same thing.
So,
Do online school for a couple of years.
This is how I did it. I started going to school for computer science to get my bachelor's degree in computer science because I love math. So
that's with an A, math.
I love math too.
So make sure people heard
you. Got any math on you, man?
I did. That was me.
Got any log division in his pockets?
So it wasn't hard, but it was way too time consuming. Like I had no time for myself. So you like I had again. It's 8 weeks per class. That took me.
Basement.
That took me. I had credits that were. I switched my degree to general studies. So I got my bachelor's in liberal arts, general studies.
Which general is he for?
Huh?
He's general studies.
Yeah, he's general studies. Who did he?
You're not funny.
Go ahead.
No, hold on, because I lost you. So I got general. I took general studies, and it took me like 4.5 years to get my degree. I think.
Not too shabby.
Oh, that was just pure luck.
I did fail one class. This is the English. I just fucking hate.
Oh, okay. I thought it was gonna be like.
I just hate language.
And it was literature because I hate fucking reading.
Yeah, that's what I went to school for. After
I had to retake it. I passed, but it was just I hated reading. So, and I have those books. I have Rip Van, like it was American literature.
American males.
Yeah, I fucking didn't read. It's the only reason I failed is because I didn't fucking read.
I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I love to read, and he has that college book still, and it's in our closet. I tried to read it. No, I got 3 pages in it. Went yes.
So the thing about it is, it's just excerpts from the book. It's not the actual book. It sucks. It just I couldn't read. I hated it. My favorite class was calculus.
Hey, that was mine.
I fucking love calculus.
I hate you both.
Why?
No, I don't.
Calculus.
To each their own.
Nerds.
Like geeks.
And I did that. I completed that in 2010. I didn't go back to school because I didn't think I'd have to.
Because they didn't want me.
So then I got this job that I have now, and they were going to give us jobs, give us positions, but they figured that they couldn't do it because I needed a bachelor's degree in social sciences. So I'm like, and I couldn't afford if I didn't serve in the military, I couldn't afford to. I really haven't. I think I've borrowed like $4,000. I've got a federal loan for $4,000. I think I have another. I'm going to borrow again to ensure that I get. So I think I'm like $8,000. I think is all but I haven't had to use because it's $1,800 a course.
Yep.
It's $2,000 a course, but $1,800 of it is paid for. Plus, I get a monthly stipend, monthly housing allowance. I get all my books paid for. They give me money for my books. I get a stipend for my books.
Nice.
So I don't have to hardly pay for anything. So I just went for my master's because my money will run out in September or November of this year. I think it is. Right about the time I graduate. So, and it's 10 classes, and each class is 8 weeks. And the last class is a capstone, and that's
blocks out or something.
I already know what I'm going to do my paper on, and it's going to be on PTSD.
Interesting. Particular reason, or
Yeah,
I was like, is that your favorite?
My dad has it. Had it. I have it.
I got sit twos.
I haven't been diagnosed with it because I never went and got it checked out. But I know that I lose my shit like really fast. I hate like when fireworks. I can't be around fireworks, especially if I know they're not coming. So if somebody shoots off like a bottle rocket, I'm looking and hitting the deck. Like during the 4th of July week, like when all the kids have fireworks and shit, I can't. I can't. I get anxious.
Yeah. I don't know if I have. Sorry, this turned into the Dr. Drew show, by the way. I missed that show. That show was fucking awesome. The late night. Do you guys know what I'm referring to?
Nope.
Yeah.
We don't
Thank
have it
God.
in Canada. We had only
It was
Sex with Sue.
It was the Dr. Drew show and then the Man
Do you
show.
want to know? Do you want to know something that's fucking funny?
What?
He
Always.
was one at like Dr. Oz, Dr. Drew, and Phil. Dr. Phil started on Oprah, and Oprah was like, that's who Oprah was. You know, Dr. Oz was her doctor. He's a Trump guy. All
Yeah, but
three of them-
Oprah is like
all three of
she
them
just
are
joins whatever's the win.
Whatever's
going to
make her money, she's gonna go
Yeah.
for.
That stupid bitch.
Dr. Drew's show was, what was it? There was a name for it. I'm trying to remember the fucking name of it.
It was the Dr. Drew show, and then there was the
No.
Man show after it.
No,
He's
wasn't
a
it, was it
marriage.
Loveline?
He was the one that started Teen Moms.
Teen Moms.
Whoa. Hold on. No, you back the fuck up.
Are we
Hold
still
on.
talking about a regular show?
No. So what happened was Dr. Drew had a late night radio show. This was like right when Sirius XM and like satellite radio
Teen Moms.
just started and was starting to like get like was really like super popular. And he was on like I remember he was on a couple of late night radio stations locally, and this was right around like 2006 to 2008, I want to say, maybe 2009. And he had a late night talk show where people could call in, and there were usually questions about, either like, either
Is Bruno Mars gay?
I fucking love that article so fucking much. Like, sexual stuff, partner stuff, drugs. Like, he was like a genuine doctor, so he was able to answer. And you're dead.
Offloading in this guy's face.
They also had him on late night MTV with this, which was also.
Yeah, he blew up with popularity after that. And then he started appearing up on like reality shows and like Teen Mom and other fucking shit. Like he was just like
He's
all
going
over
to
the
do
fucking
Celebrity Rehab.
that was it. Yes, that was it.
So after Teen Mom was over, because I think he was an executive producer or a producer of Teen Moms of some sort.
What a sentence. Yeah.
At the end of the show, he would do the Where Are They Now shit.
All
with
the
them.
moms all at once.
Yeah, he would sit there and talk to them.
It was Love Line.
That was it. Yeah, Love Line. Okay, so it was Love Line. So I listened to his show a lot, and he's a very intelligent person. But oh my god,
He's a couples therapist. What he is.
he's well.
He's a teen mom.
Yeah.
Basement. Shut up.
So sorry we just turned this into Love Line, but man, that was good shit. I miss those times.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think it was appropriate for Kid Rock to show up at the White House wearing what he wore?
Considering he's not a visiting dignitary that's in charge of another country, yes.
I took offense.
I need to see what the fuck. Hold on.
It was a picket
And
fence.
President Trump held a press conference within the Oval Office yesterday or whatever. Kid Rock was there in a bright red suit that had pieces of the American flag on
The
the
funny part
lapel.
is like,
But guess
and
what,
Mr.
motherfucker,
Rock,
it's still like that, you do.
and Mr. Rock. I died laughing at that.
Hold on. So what was your question, JP?
Huh?
How do you feel about the suit he was wearing?
There we
How do you
go.
feel it was appropriate.
The fuck? What?
It's
Are
a
people really-
sarcastic question because of how Zelensky showed up to the Oval Office for his meeting with the president.
Gee, fucking people need to get a goddamn life. It's a fucking American suit.
So
Yeah, right there at the end of that, it was still a suit.
Yeah.
I just came
You shut up the turtleneck.
guys. Okay, relax. You're yelling.
I'm losing it.
Ah, the brochure.
So I don't know if this is true or not.
Fucking snail coming.
Uh huh. Yes, J Pizzle.
Give me a second.
Go. Miss Sassy Pants over here.
Oh no, because I'm seeing something.
Where is
There is a rumor that Rusev has
Bruno Mars is
re-signed
gay.
with WWE.
I was gonna say the same thing Basement just said. Yeah, I heard he's coming back. Which, okay, like, neat.
I don't really care. I never really cared
Yeah,
for him too
I'm
much when
kind
he
of
was
like-
there the first time.
I think the Rusev Day shit was fun, you know. Kind of, he's kind of one of those like he's gonna be like he's your mid card. He is your mid card. Like he is not going any further.
The thing
than
is,
that.
do they need him?
Respect. Yeah, that's kind of
I'm starting to get to this place because they keep getting people. It's like, man, you have all this young talent coming up.
Yeah,
slow down.
I'm re-signing the old talent.
What are you doing with this guy?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
here's another question for you.
Okay.
Here's the
So
answer.
I
I thought it was gonna be about my BPD, but okay.
I listened to Eric Bischoff and Bruce Pritchard and all them guys on my trips.
Losers. Okay, was it?
Who is the bigger star, Stone Cold or Hulk Hogan?
That's generationally objective.
Subjective, however, not objective.
Yeah, but either it is for me, and even though I have watched the older stuff, for me, I feel Stone Cold is the bigger star.
But if it was, well, here's something.
I know your argument. If it wasn't for Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold wouldn't be here. But
Wouldn't exist. Yes. money-wise, Stone Cold is the bigger star. He drew in more money than Hulk Hogan did, but Hulk Hogan is the bigger star.
The other thing you have to consider too, like Stone Cold was happening during an era where there was arguably stars just as big. Hulk Hogan was the guy that put like modern wrestling on the map. No, I don't like him very much, and I never liked his wrestling because he's a terrible wrestler. But can't deny.
Well, he's both. I was like, he's a
I
terrible.
don't know him as a human being.
It really is.
Oh God!
Oh my God! I got anxiety for you. It is objectively subjective, in terms of what you measure as better or like bigger, in terms of the impact they've had on the business. Because you could literally make tit for tat on either one of them, right? Yeah. You can make valid arguments, and respectively, either answer is correct. It really just depends on what you see as a bigger impact business-wise or culturally in the realm of professional wrestling. To Heather's point, for me, it's Austin. But you, like you just said, you could make the argument of, well, Hogan obviously legitimized the business and brought it into mainstream culture, and Austin kind of picked up the ball in terms of, he was at the right character, right place, right time, at the biggest boom at that time of the business. And that's the other question too, is you could, it's kind of like, well, which was bigger? Was it the 80s with Hogan on top, or was it the Attitude Era?
The other question too, I guess, actually it's impossible, because if it wasn't Hogan, it would have been someone else. But if it wasn't Stone Cold, pick from the people that were there at the time.
Rock.
Right? Yeah,
Rock
exactly.
took over right as Austin got taken out.
Well, it was Rock who took Stone Cold out.
Also, sorry, there's a point in time where I think Hulk Hogan was detrimental to the business, where I wouldn't say the same thing about Stone Cold.
Okay.
Where they couldn't move on, didn't want to move on, and then he would pretty much bury anybody that was trying to take that from him.
It kind of goes back to my point of, like, again, it's how you measure it, right?
It's very difficult to measure.
Yeah, it's all personal opinion. It really. You know what the part that's fascinating
who are you taking 9 times out of 10? Stone Cold or Hulk Hogan?
Honestly, it's Austin, because it's not that even if you take the bullshit from away from Hulk Hogan, honest to God, I never resonated with his gimmick.
Me neither. But he was very much get the little kids in. Yeah, that's what he was.
Which I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
even
that's
during
fine.
the NWO phase, I would argue.
But that's fine. He wasn't catered towards me. He wasn't that character. I didn't gravitate towards. I gravitated towards Austin, and subsequently Undertaker, obviously.
That'll be reversed. Undertaker.
I don't hate the Undertaker.
But I
never cared for this. I never cared for the
dead man.
Yeah, I didn't care for the gimmick at all.
I gravitated towards him, and it's the same way I gravitate towards a lot of wrestlers that I have, like, my flavor of the month or whatever, is standing out.
The thing is, he was a good wrestler too, for his size.
He knew his limits, and he didn't go past them.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say you hadn't really seen many men like him move that way for.
That's right.
I didn't like when he first showed up. I didn't care.
Yeah, that I can understand. Like, his first iteration for a while wasn't very good. Like, it took him time to find his ground and really get the character. And I don't think he actually got that character under wraps until close to the Attitude Era. Like, the white mask Undertaker, that stuff. It was like, to compare it to Monster Trucks, he was Gravedigger, the thing everybody would remember.
Yeah.
Right? Where Hulk Hogan was like ketchup and mustard, boring.
Well, Gravedigger was literally Bigfoot. It's a monster truck that everybody knows because it's been around since literally the beginning of monster truck.
Yeah, and that was Undertaker.
But it's not necessarily the first person that everybody's going to say.
No.
Yeah.
But I think if you ask people would probably... I don't know. Nowadays, you'd probably have John Cena or whatever, but as like the...
Just generational, yeah.
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 Roman Reigns is starting to transition to into that spot now, as far as like them like putting, and Cody's right behind and blah 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 blah. It's just part of the cycle all over again. It's the same. It's funny. Somebody, I can't remember where I heard it from. It might have been Solid Monsters, might have been somebody else's, but somebody mentioned this on their podcast, and it was really really funny how they said, not always obviously, but stereotypically, wrestling fans will relate to things and praise things of the era in which they watched when they were, getting into it.
When it really hit you in the spot, like where you can.
When you're still wearing those rose-tinted glasses and they could do no wrong.
I mean, it's the same for anything, right? Like you look at superhero movies, and I'm sure there's people that jive more with the new stuff somehow than with the, I'm sure it is. I'm sure there are little kids that never watched Avengers Endgame, but they really liked Ant-Man or whatever, and it's their favorite because that's what they saw first. But it's the same idea, right? Like,
yeah.
Well, with that said, I'm sorry. I just brought those up. With that said, I have to go to bed. I have to get ready for tomorrow.
All right.
I will see you all maybe on Friday. I'm in the same time zone as you two this week. So
yeah, get in our time zone.
Join us.
Wanna
Our
be
cycles are complete.
So,
Aligning.
all right, guys. Have a good night. If I don't see you on Friday, I will see you when
SmackDown's gonna burn.
And I do have Monday off. So
Bitchin'.
just so everybody knows. All right.
God,
Night,
night.
buddy.
Peace out.
Good night. Love you.
I don't need to do this.
No, you did that already. Yeah, it's the part we have to sneak through.
This bird is... But I'm looking for the portal and for one bad boy with a heart of gold.
Chat Music came out with a new video. It says, what rhymes with cloud? Wait, fucking stop her! No, I don't want to get spoiled yet.
It is crazy that I knew it was not a good movie, and I knew it didn't make a lot of money, but that fucking Snow White movie lost like hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah,
she's fucked. She's done.
Last I saw, it was almost up to $300 million it lost.
That is
so
not good.
I didn't follow. I didn't really follow a whole lot of this, so I'm probably
I
talking
tried
out of my
not
ass here.
to because
But
it's just
all I heard was she went
so
on like a
much
big
hate.
like political fucking tirade or some shit like that. I don't know.
She got called
And
out
she
by
was
the
doing-
son of the producer of the movie.
Yeah, like some shit went down where I guess she was like doing like press release for the movie, and she went into some sort of political tirade, I guess, or
Talking
went
about like
off
free
on, like,
Palestine.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what was said or whatever there was, but the point is that she was
Outright
speaking about
said,
things.
"Fuck you, Donald Trump."
Yeah.
Okay, well, I
And
was
free
gonna say she
Palestine,
basically
stuff that's controversial.
yeah. So and because of that, I think she's done in Hollywood. Like nobody wants to work with her anymore.
I doubt it. I'm sure she'll find her way back in. But the lesson...
She's currently trying to sue them for breaking contract because her press tour is part of her contract.
The lesson to learn here, if she wants to keep her fucking ass in Hollywood, is get some humility going. Own some of your mistakes. But she's like, it just seems like such a hefty narcissist that's never going to happen.
Oh, she has admitted she's a narcissist. And in fact, one of the shows she was on, she literally had the audacity to sit there and say, I have people coming up to me taking my pictures all the time when I'm in front of the Snow White ride. And the interviewer is like, how many times are you even there?
Eat a dick.
And she just sits there laughing about it and says, I'm a narcissist.
God damn
You
it.
play Snow White in a movie that hasn't been released yet. fucking
And you're
stop.
at Disneyland every other fucking day, apparently, with how you're talking.
Got the bot.
What?
They're so fucking stupid.
I may be an idiot.
And then there's people on the comments of that because I saw
Stop
the
talking
thread of
there.
it.
I may be an idiot. It says nothing else.
No, there's people on that fucking thread saying, "Oh, so you had to be big man on campus and go yell at a kid." I mean, she's over 20 years old. She has no excuse anymore.
Yeah, okay. Play with fire, right? Oh, you already got that puzzle piece. Oh, that's a
A
scorpion.
football is what it's called.
Well, the producer's son fucking laid it all on the line. And
It's
she
not
said,
hard that he is damaging with this. If with her movie not doing so well, every crew member, every writer, every set designer, every fucking publicist that was involved in this movie, which literally comes out to thousands of other fucking people, don't get paid.
So, she really royally fucked herself. I think, I mean, obviously, I think we all think collectively that this movie was going to suffer regardless of what she was going to say.
Every single one of us said this was going to be a flop, but we did not think it was going to flop.
Yeah. So no real shock there, but this was just like, I don't know, driving the stake in the final nail in the coffin just a little harder, or flipping them off on the way out. Like, you know, it was definitely a fuck you, and I think she might be done, but I mean, base member, right? Maybe she should give her a few years and she'll sneak her way back into shit or something. I don't know, but I think she made a major fuck up. This is a big oopsie.
Yeah.
she just comes off very unlikable. It's the same thing that happened with Brie
Agreed.
Larson. With,
Yep.
It's not that she like
correct.
bombed the role. It's just not that she. Okay, so I can't say it's the exact same because Brie Larson was put in a no-win situation in my mind because she's asked to be playing this role that's underdeveloped. No one knows who she is, but they're presenting her as like strong female woman number one.
Right.
So it's like, you know, you have no lines. You're supposed to be the strongest person ever to exist. And they have showcased nothing of you prior to this. So it's really, she kind of was a failing of the machine more than she failed it.
But her own comment of, well, it's kind of strange that they're always asking the women to smile. Why don't you ask the boys to smile in every picture once in a while?
The boys are usually smiling.
About that, just move the fuck.
Yeah,
on.
that's the thing. She couldn't get out of her own way with the fucking gender. Fucking, I'm gonna be the first Brie Larson, not the second coming of Tom Cruise. That's like, man,
right.
don't. Why can't you
What's
just?
this? You're gonna be the everything that the Gen Zers want to be and be their spokesperson. Well, you're gonna learn quick. Oh God, too many pineapples. I felt like she was just like fucking like this like righteous self-advocating like.
Yeah, she was way too much in the realm of, and this is when like they were trying to change every fucking person into a woman, like no matter what the character is, and it's like people want this, and like who wants this? There's nothing wrong with strong female characters if they're written well, but just shoehorning in a fucking butch lesbian looking.
Just make her gay.
That's pretty much what they did. Now, where is the secret finish?
What are you looking for?
The vortex in this level.
What's the name of this level?
This level's called Hieroglyph Pyramid.
Alva said in the chat, well, all I'm going to say is that if the bitch wants another Hollywood gig, she better be a damn good dick blower, because sure as hell won't be because of her acting. Yeah, she's going to be on the fucking casting couch before you know it. So
the one thing I heard is that she's actually one of the better things in the movie.
I saw one quick review from, I think, somebody from IGN that said, like, as far as adaptations in terms of, like, what you got from, like, the original into the movie, it is very, very, like, it is what it is.
Well, they said there's very clear, like, rewrites and reshoots to try to make it less, like, I'm the woman, I don't need no man, because they went back and they shot some of the Prince stuff so that he could be involved in it, or whoever he is, the rascal that saves her. But you're supposed to kiss her back to life. Like, apparently none of that shit was supposed to be in the movie, and it was just...
Oh.
I don't need no man to wake me from my slumber.
Yeah.
Of course.
They also involve, like, the bandits, which we all thought were the Doors at first. But the bandits are like, we need 7 people, all of different colors and creeds, because inclusion... It's like inclusion for inclusion's sake, just to have... Oh, we checkmark the fact that we have a black midget, an Asian fucking blind man. It's like, just to have them there, where they don't have any lines or don't do anything in the movie, that is bullshit and should not happen.
Waste of time and money.
It is, but they'll never admit it.
Never.
Puzzle piece. Puzzle piece.
I'm just gonna dance up here.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it for you, bud.
I'm looking around, but I don't even see where it could be. Then again, there's a lot of little hidey holes in this place.
Yeah.
Show me your hidey hole.
Oh,
Alright.
it's on OnlyFans.
Oh, you gotta go behind the flag platform.
All right. I found some fun rando questions.
Okay, I'm behind the flag platform.
What?
This is the thing, right? Or is
What?
it?
Oh,
no.
the fucking.
Never mind, I'm not even there
Jesus.
yet.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, and I'm dead.
God damn it! They said to follow your nose with the Fruit Loops. Fucking, this is what happened.
I think you know time almost, too. Jesus.
Yeah, you had like.
I was holding
tenth
R2
of a
before it
second.
happened, but I had to change that.
I'm holding a number 2 myself right now.
Oh, look how many
All right,
jewels.
feel free.
There you go.
Feel free in the chat to join in the answers. That's not a French sentence. Jesus Christ!
No,
I'm
it's
melting.
not.
My brain is melting. Feel free to join along in the conversation and answer the questions as I ask them in the chat. All right, here we go. First one is: what is the weirdest thing you've done in public?
Oh.
Randomly
They-
bursted out into dance mode when Feliz Navidad came on in the supermarket, in Walmart.
Basement.
I don't know.
Legally, for legal reasons. These are all.
The weirdest thing. That's tough because there's things I don't think are weird that somebody else would be like, "What in the fuck?"
I got one that's.
I think that's
definitely
what we
weird.
want to hear is what
That's-
other people would think is weird.
It's so
Cool.
hard to think
Well,
of.
all right. While you go, I streaked through an abandoned Burger King at night.
That sounds like fun.
It really was. It was so. The place still smelled like the onion rings. It was great.
I streaked down a beach during a thunderstorm, which was really stupid. In Florida,
Why is
but that just didn't seem that weird to me.
No, it's not too weird, but I just
I don't know.
thunderstorm though. That is
It's a
risque.
bit, yeah, a bit dumb. Bit real dumb. Hi, I'm from Indonesia. What's up, Ridho Pramadi? Do you like Astrobot?
Oh.
What's the weirdest thing you've done, Ridho?
In public.
Mm-hmm.
Great timing on him popping into the chat. just notice that one. All right. What's an embarrassing? Hold on. What's an embarrassing thing you've done and never told anyone about? You just heard mine. Because for the fun fact, kids, I was alone when I did that.
Why not?
It raises so many more questions, doesn't it?
I don't know. I think it makes it worse. Sorry, what was the question? The next question?
What's the most annoying thing what's the most weird thing you have done without telling anybody in
Yeah,
public?
embarrassing thing that you've done and never told anyone about.
I shoplifted a pacifier from 7-Eleven when I was 10.
Why not?
They didn't need it. What? Hold on. They had them at 7-Eleven?
At 7-Eleven.
I think so.
I think that's the part that like is the most baffling to me more than anything else. Hey, honey, can you grab me some soda, some chips, lottery ticket, and oh, we gotta get a pacifier for the baby. Oh, and put 5 on pump number 4.
See, this one was just a convenience store, and we actually knew the owner of it.
Yeah. And he's calling it right now.
What is
This is
going
also
on here?
in New York, where there were literally 3 other 7-Elevens in the town I lived in.
Oh, that's a hard
So is
one,
that-
man.
Yeah, can't admit to anything incriminating, huh? All right, I can move on.
What am I supposed to do here?
You're supposed to bamboo.
Oh, there's. Maybe try bouncing on the blue buttons there.
Well, that bamboo the sticks away. It's so hard to aim. Let's see if anything
You
changed.
gave her rice hat bangs. How do you give her rice hat bangs?
Nothing changed.
Why does it look like a Google Nest?
Something's happening.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Well, let's see. What's the most bizarre text you've ever received? Uh-oh.
Maybe try rocket jumping on those gray squares. Because it seems like every time you go over them with the jet legs, it does something.
I think you have to cut down all the bamboo.
God, so difficult.
The weirdest text I got was that typical, the new tax scam messages you get. You owe back taxes. Send money to this person or this place.
Oh, yeah.
But at the end, if you just send this money to
I need an Apple gift
Indian
card.
guy's name. I was laughing so hard. And it's like, you're not even trying to hide the fact that you're trying to scam people now.
I had a friend that I used to work with, and I lost my phone. I lost all my.
Yeah, there you go. Laser leg. Yeah, laser leg it.
But I didn't even laser. Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, there you go. Good catch.
But I didn't. I lost my phone. I lost all my contacts because this was before everything's saved to the cloud. And then I got my new phone, and like a year later, this guy messages me, and it's like, "Hey, bud, how you doing?" And I had no idea who it was, right? So like, I'm just gonna pull the Band-Aid off. I'm like, "Hey, man, I lost my phone. I don't know who this is." He's like, "You're kidding, right?" That is the last time I ever heard from him. The guy blacklisted me for fucking not having him saved as a contact.
It's also the fucking most ominously creepy shit
I
that
know.
a fucking serial killer would say. You were kidding me. And then I didn't hear from him. And I didn't sleep for 20 years.
It's so fucked up. I'm like, why, man?
Oh,
Close to me.
fucking Christ. That is terrifying. Oh, God.
Let's get some other shit.
Let's see here. What's the cringiest thing you've ever put up on social media? Oh, my God. Anytime I fucking plugged my shit. Anytime.
Yeah.
Plugged my shit.
Go back to 2012 on my Facebook and see me posting. It's kind of sad when I'm 14 or fucking 5 generations younger than you. Hey, you got it!
I
shit.
did get it. But I also need to
I'm
get.
I'm 5 generations younger than you, yet I act more mature than you do. It's like, how do you know?
Just wait. Yeah, any of those where it's like I know I'm young, but I'm mature for my age type thing is it's so cringy when you look back on it.
I have never in my life ever thought that.
Oh god, what's happening? Clint says I wear a mask when I sleep. That's either like a CPAP machine or it's like I'm Batman. Because if it's I'm Batman, that is awesome.
It could be both.
Oh, a CPAP machine like
Well,
Batman.
no, you could also be
instead- but it's-
Batman.
But instead of Batman, you're Bane.
Ah.
It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our air. We
I
can
can't
breathe now.
breathe. Fuck you.
Fucking.
Oh my god.
I keep forgetting that's fucking Tom Hardy. Like it's crazy to think that's the same fucking guy.
I-
It's because
yeah.
the mask and like guy built like a fucking ox. Just like the mask and the voice, obviously, just like unrecognizable. So sometimes I just forget it's him. Perhaps he wondered why he would shoot a man and then throw him out of a plane.
It's fucking. Why he went with that choice? Of fucking
You know what? He needed to go with
Fuck
something that would differentiate the character, because you
Fuck
can't
it,
speak like
yeah.
Batman. So like, there goes the like growly, intimidating voice, and
So
Christian
what's
Bale
your-
really like amped it up for those ones.
What's your master plan? Crashing this plane with no survivors.
Including me.
No, they're expecting one of us in the wreckage bar.
Yeah. you
Yes, the fire rises.
half the
As
time,
will
he,
your
half the time he's just saying something super obvious. Yes, we do breathe air. It's like okay.
mission of God was a tool.
So
Batman is white. Oh shit. I just there's something about the accents and the way he said certain words. Fucking buddy of death. Like
B.
when
Diddy.
he breaks his back, I remember he just said like, I was wondering what would I'm paraphrasing here, but the last part I know is the right one. He goes, I was wondering what would break first, your spirit
oh, you're back.
or your buddy, or your buddy.
No, it's so like
It's like he's saying buddy. Your spirit or your buddy.
the one thing I'll say, and I don't care who you are, how much you might love Christopher Nolan, he's got a big problem with sound mixing in all of his fucking movies. I can't hear what the fuck's happening 90% of the time. And it's like, yeah, no, it's that's the way he wants it. He wants me to not understand any of his dialogue.
Yeah, he doesn't want me to hear the fucking dialogue. He doesn't want me to understand the fucking story that's going on. I mean, you
it's-
fucking made the movie Oppenheimer to immortalize the creation of the atom fucking bomb. And we heard more of the orchestra than what was actually being said.
You know what the funny fucking part is? It's fucking powerfully effective. It works.
You know what? It works in a couple of films, but there's like certain ones where I'm
Not
like,
every.
this is starting to kill me, man. When the score kicks in, it's like, "Bwah," and it's the most important dialogue in the fucking movie, and you're in the theater, and it's like, okay, well, I don't know what's happening anymore.
Hey, I'm getting an eargasm, so it doesn't matter to me.
It reminds me of the original fucking Amityville Horror House, or the fucking those horrible 80s horror B movies.
Or do you
The
remember?
thing is, like, the movie scores that he has are all good. It's
oh
just,
shit!
oh, fuck you, bunny. It's just I can't understand what I'm supposed
What's
to
being
understand
said? Yeah.
to make
See the
sense.
words that are coming out of my mouth?
Yes, give that to me,
Give me the balls.
doggy. Give me my
Oh,
dog, my brain. Now, where could
Dog.
the? I think I've already passed it, probably.
All right, let me get another question run here. That's the weirdest text. That fucking thing is creepy as shit. Now I'm not gonna sleep. If you say if someone wrote a book about you, what would it be called?
Burn before
The
reading.
most boring, but also somewhat fucked up life.
Before reading? I actually love that. What was? I'm sorry, Heather. What was yours?
What
The
killed
most
me?
boring, but also the most fucked up life.
I don't even know what
Man,
killed
I gotta
me.
think about that one. I gotta think about that
It was a
one.
hot ember. Oh god.
Now, where could this
I would,
portal
probably, I would
be?
probably do something fucking stupid, and try to like make it funny. Like it'd be like the title of his book. This is fucking. This is so dumb. It'd be like the title of the new book entitled "Huh."
Did you read, huh?
Did you read "Huh"? What? Huh? Or literally call it "Huh? What? Huh?"
I'd call it #1 New York bestseller.
Yeah, shit like that. That's probably what I would call it. Let's see.
I think you passed it.
Probably. What the hell's wrong with this guy?
Oh, here we go. This is gonna get some hot takes here.
Unless he's up on top of the tree there.
Who do you think shouldn't
are.
be a?
This
Who do
game
you
is
think should-
antagonizing you.
Who do you think shouldn't be a celebrity?
Rachel Ziegler.
Yeah. No.
Uh-huh.
That is like we got to pick one that's like super famous. I'm gonna go with
I mean, it's
Alec Baldwin.
George Clooney.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian.
Oh yeah, that's.
Oh god, every one of them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I was gonna say, kind of. It's the whole family for me
Yeah.
personally, but
They're just trash.
They only got famous
It's-
because of the fucking dad being the lawyer for O.J. Simpson.
it's not Perez Hilton.
What?
Oh, there you go. You got
Harry?
good.
I got electrocuted somehow.
What is the most annoying? What do you think is the most annoying quality a person can have?
Super.
Narcissism.
Yeah, super like ego.
Why are you guys friends with me then? Jesus.
Douchebaggery. General douchebaggery.
Yeah. What? How are we friends?
Hey, I see you.
Oh, there he is.
But how do I get you?
You
It's
wait
just
for it.
jettisons up you. Just you get scooped up in the whole fucking wind.
Hold on,
I don't know if you're gonna be able to make it back again.
Yep.
Yeah, I
sure
think-
can.
I think that hits the nail on the head. The ego boost. Let's see.
Well,
Holy shit!
and away we go.
Uh-oh, spaghettios. Oh god.
Oh,
Let's see.
there you go.
I boosted when I should have blursted.
What is
Oh.
your
Thank that ass.
Damn, good one. What is your guilty pleasure movie/TV show?
Movie is definitely any of the original Godzilla movies.
Godzilla 2000 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
That one that like everyone hates, but I'm like, hey man,
The one
I'd rather
with
watch
Matthew
that than most of them.
Yeah.
All right, this. I'm leaving the planet. It's obviously not here at the end of the level.
Yeah.
Or maybe it is.
But yeah, yes. TV show. Oh. You know what? Ghost Adventures.
Yeah, I can see that is like it's a part of that reality TV. I'm gonna say Alone, the History Channel where they just live in the forest by themselves. That's my guilty pleasure television. Because I know what it is, and I
Yeah.
still watch it.
You know exactly what you're getting with it, yeah.
Yeah.
You have much better ones than I do. So I mean, guilty pleasure, like in the sense of like I shouldn't be watching it. Yeah,
Well,
I guess
like,
those like
most people regard it as like trash.
Something
it-
everybody else hates, but we love.
I do enjoy a good talent show, man. I love those talent
America's Got
competitions
Talent
because
or whatever it is.
yeah, not I was never big into American Idol. I was never really big into The Voice. I never got into the singing ones. It wasn't just it was
The
just 'cause
Void.
It's like Piggy Can Dance. My mom was obsessed with that show.
Not even like, I mean, to an extent, I semi followed a little bit of celebrity. What was it? The fucking dancing one.
Yeah, Dancing with the Stars.
But the big one that I really liked the most was the talent shows, where it's like, all right, now it's carte blanche, where you get to see some really crazy stuff.
Well, those you
and
get them.
really
You get like
people.
everything, right? You get the
It's a
magicians,
variety show.
the singers, the dancers.
JP's not on here, but I was gonna say it's attuned to the old Gong Show.
Yes.
Where it was like you got like the random oddities to see like who, and I love that. Well, okay.
Well, I don't even need to do that.
Yeah, you got
About
that piece
guy.
already.
Where am I?
So that's kind of my guilty one. There's some great ones. Actually, there's even a one that I like because it's just me. I think I might have told you guys about this one before. Penn and Teller did one.
Yeah, Behind the Magic. I think it was called.
Well, no, there was one they did. Shit. No, it was Fool Us.
There you go.
Fool Us was I'm not sure if you ever heard of this one, Basement.
I have. I've seen some of it.
Man, there's some shit on that show where basically Penn and Teller said, "Hey, we want you to bring your magicians out there, bring your A game, perform your best trick for us. If we can figure out how you do it, no dice. But if we're not able to figure out how you did the trick, then you get to perform in Vegas at one of our spot shows." And it's like, that's a fucking cool concept. And there's some really fucking crazy, clever tricks.
There really was, yeah.
I did magic for about a year or two, and
Boy, are my arms tired.
yeah, I'm going to the bank account. It's empty. But I figured out how to do one. Or, yep, instant death. Rather than fall. I learned one of the tricks that I learned on that show, or that I saw on that show, and it was it fucking was nuts. But and so some of the other tricks on there, I have an idea of how some of the tricks might have been done, or at least like a partial, like, okay, he had to have done this to do this. There's somewhere I'm like, I genuinely, for the fucking life of me, have no goddamn clue how the fuck that guy did that trick.
Yeah.
Like, not even a remote clue. Some sleight of hand that, like, I'm like baffling. Like, I'm like, and obviously watching it through like a camera where it's like, I wish I could see it in person just to like see how fucking smooth that was. All that for a puzzle piece you already got.
Yep, that seems to be the way it goes.
I mean, even Penn and Teller themselves,
Oh shit, I like them a lot.
when they were trying to tell you how they did the trick, they were still super smooth with it. That if you blinked, you fucking missed what they did.
So Teller obviously is the one who doesn't talk, and yes, Teller's the one that doesn't talk, and Teller's the one who's like the master magician, and he's the one where, and I've listened to him do interviews, I've read a couple of his books, and that they're a different breed, and I like them because they're very different and they're very outside the box and not like they've done, like, they've shown you how they've done certain tricks.
Mm-hmm.
And they're rule breakers. Like, the number one rule is never show how you do a magic trick. And like, we're gonna show you how to do a magic trick, and we show you the same exact trick twice. So we're gonna double break the rule. But then they'll put a spin on it where it's like, you think they're letting you in on everything, but they still have one little last little curveball at the end, and it's like, fuck, how the fuck did that happen?
Right.
And to me, even still, the skill level on some of the tricks they're able to pull off in terms of like the timing, the choreography, the placement, and blah blah blah. Good stuff. They're the best duo magic act.
What the fuck am I doing? Barrel rolls.
Fuck it. Yeah, why are you doing barrel rolls?
I don't know. Wouldn't allow me to do anything else.
My ass is killing me. Yeah, so they had some good fucking good magic shows on that one. Mountain Monsters was my show, says Jurgen. Clint says he likes Ghost Hunters. Yeah. Alpha says Beavis and Butthead. I do the voices literally every single day, man. Dude, we're living it, man. We are living and fucking breathing it.
Beavis and Butthead was one for me. Never worked. Never worked for me, brother.
Yeah, I wasn't into it either. It's not my cup of tea.
I was more of a Daria.
Yeah, Daria was fucking funnier to me. Still is. All right, hold on. God damn it. What is your Roman Empire? Something that you can't stop thinking about. Pooping?
Me, ibuprofen.
Great. The IB. Ah! That was fucking perfect timing. I mean, fucking wrestling. I mean, come on. God's sakes for me. I mean, it's fucking obvious.
I've had several over my life, I'd say.
Uh-huh.
But right now, like, I think I've lost hope in everything.
Humanity is not doing itself justice right now, no. I think for me, my Roman Empire is actually something entertainment involved. The way they ended Stargate Atlantis, and really never gave us anything else. And they tried to give us Stargate Universe, but that I watched it and oh god.
Interesting, they haven't really tapped that IP much. Oh, Pat,
There
you're
you go.
alive?
Well, I think I've done this already.
Oh, okay.
It looks like it, yeah.
How,
Yeah,
the
you
fuck
have.
are
Bird was telling me do shit. Fucking stupid ass bird.
Let's see here. What is actually another thing I've actually been thinking about a lot recently in terms of Roman Empire is I might want to try stand up.
I don't see why not.
I'm about to kill myself.
That's his Roman Empire, and much like it's gonna fall in a second. Best piece of gossip you've ever received?
Gossip. I ain't no gossip girl.
I can't really think. I don't.
You hear about this? You heard about that? Cheers, Burger. Or Cheers, Seinfeld. Yeah, this stupid ass bird was telling me to go somewhere, but he lied to me.
Yeah, I can't really think of
There
any
it is.
gossip. I mean,
Going over there.
there's something at my work that's work related that I haven't told everybody yet because I am sworn by confidentiality. You guys know what it is, but I'm not gonna say it publicly. But
You're
yeah,
fired.
that. Yep. Maybe.
Is it? My God,
There you go.
really?
There's a fucking puzzle
That was
piece.
it? Dumbass
Pain
level.
in the dick. Best piece of gossip you guys ever received?
I don't know.
What was the
Gossip.
question? I'm sorry.
Best piece of gossip you've ever received? I said it's my work thing that you guys know about, but I'm not gonna
Yeah.
publicly. Yeah, like I can't say it publicly because I'm sworn to confidentiality. Road of direction, taking if you don't below hell, faking if you feel like perfection. Whoa, see,
I don't get too much. I don't get too much of that.
Yeah,
gossip,
I
because
thought
I
it's
don't.
really.
I work from home right now, so like,
Not to mention all the women that you work with are pregnant and not working. So.
It's probably yeah. Guess who's pregnant? Fuck off. Is that? Ooh, shit. Nope, Eddie got burned
I
again.
knew I was gonna die. I secretly wanted it.
I
So-
think the best piece of gossip I've got was my own mother. While we had a friend over who does nails, and he was doing her nails, and it was the first time my mom expressed certain feelings for another guy in front of me.
Ah,
And it was somebody we saw at the racetrack every weekend. And she got a call from him, and he was really upset. He was apparently getting divorced.
So come on, man.
This is the juiciest shit so far. What the fuck out here?
That's how it always is. I met this guy at the racetrack.
He's one of the officials for the racetrack too.
I was hoping he was one of the riders.
Be a jockey. Yeah.
Small things come in big packages. Wait, what?
Dude, this guy was almost the spitting image of fucking Charles Robinson. The only thing is his hair was shorter and he had a handlebar mustache.
Yes, Charles.
Oh man. He could have been your stepdad.
He could have been.
Oh man. You could have had a fucking vaudevillain as your stepdad. All right, Mason's feeling great. Let's see here. What part of your zodiac sign do you most relate to?
Huh?
No.
So
like
your
water.
zodiac sign. Your zodiac sign. What part do you relate? What part about like that zodiac sign do you relate to the most, if anything?
The stubbornness. I'm a Capricorn, all right? We're half goat, half fish. So we love being in water. We are stubborn as fuck. We're very set in our ways.
Sounds right.
So stubborn mermaid.
Yeah. But we're also very organizationally inclined. I saw a video on TikTok once about how the different astrological signs would act if the plane on a door came off, and the answer for Capricorn was they would be having so much fun because of thinking how much money they're about to win.
Did I do it?
On the lawsuit.
Fuck me sideways, man.
That's a
Alright,
good one.
new plan.
Try upside down cake. All right, so that. I mean, shit. For God's sakes, Gemini is like duality of person, so it's like having the bipolar borderline. Like it's literally like couldn't spell out the manifest destiny any fucking clearer.
No.
Bird, baby bird. Basement, what zodiac sign are you?
I'm an Aquarius.
Do you ever hear this? Here's a Bo Burnham joke where he's talking about irony. He goes, "It was ironic. My grandmother was a Cancer and she died from a giant crab." Fucking great joke.
I don't know. I haven't really looked too much into the zodiac stuff, but I know I'm the water bearer. So.
All right, let's see. What are you again? I'll look it up right now. Traits,
Aquarius. Now tell me how much I'm like
Aquarius. Here we go.
Aquarius.
Here we go. Aquarians are known for their independent, innovative, and humanitarian nature, often seen as visionaries who embrace change and challenge the status quo with a strong desire to make the world a better place. Fucking nail on the fucking head.
That's exactly who I am.
Key traits: independent and free-spirited, innovative and forward-thinking, humanitarian and compassionate, open-minded and intellectual, rebellious and unconventional, loyal and dedicated, unpredictable and quirky, rational and analytical, creative and imaginative, paradoxical and complex.
Sounds like me.
It actually does sound, yeah. And Heather, what are you?
I'm a Capricorn.
Capricorns are known for their ambition, discipline, practicality, and persistence, often seen as responsible and reliable, but also potentially reserved or even critical. Positive traits: ambitious and driven, disciplined and practical, responsible and reliable, patient and persistent, loyal and committed, hardworking and dedicated, sensitive and caring, classy and traditional. And I'm afraid to look up fucking mine. There we go.
Fucking psycho.
These are all lies. Gemini are known for their intelligence, adaptability, communication skill. That's a lie. And a playful, curious nature, often describing as having a childlike wonder. Ding, 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 ding. They're also known for being versatile, charming, and quick-witted. Nope. Intellectual and quick-witted, adaptable and versatile, communicative and charismatic, curious and playful. What does this button do? Optimistic, enthusiastic, social and outgoing, intellectual and analytical, creative and imaginative. Yeah, the curious and playful is definitely the what does this button do? And then just kablooey. Or let me go off.
Yeah.
Go right.
Every time I hear that fucking phrase, that's the first thing I think of. I'll let you people out there in on how old I am. The first thing I think of is fucking Dexter's Laboratory. And Dee Dee saying, "What does this button do?"
I'm fucking Dee Dee.
Yes, you are Dee Dee.
Absolutely. Yeah.
P Diddy.
Yeah, but did he know? I got my son with that the other day, and now I fucking tease him mercilessly about it. He's like, "Did he?" I said, "He did."
Did he know?
And he's like, he goes, "No, did he?" I said, "He did." And he's like, "Dad, shut up!" And he like has the biggest like shit-eating grin on his face. And I'm like, "I'm gonna keep doing it because you keep giving the reaction I want." He's like, "I'm not laughing because it's good." I said, "Oh no, God no, we don't laugh because we don't laugh because God no, they're not good. They're fucking horrible."
No, we laugh because we're just sick people.
Yep,
We laugh because otherwise we'd cry.
pretty much. Woo! Shit. What did you turn to fucking Braveheart?
I've always been.
And it's not Braveheart. That's actually the fucking chick from Rise and Dawn.
Zero Dawn. That's what they call me.
Oh.
Alpha says mine is Libra. Clint says I think crazy in the head.
Gold star, Clint. Gold star. Next comment. Fucking shit. All right. Favorite travel story.
Oh god, I got so many. But you've heard them all.
We've heard most of them, yes. Mine would be we took an RV trip with my dad's sister and her family.
I think I remember this one. Night Jurgen.
Good night, Jurgen. We went up north, where I think we were like in Vermont or something. And my Aunt Valerie noticed a spot on the floor in the RV. And she was sitting there trying to clean it up. Apparently, somebody had dropped soap on the carpet and it had gotten wet. So every time she wiped it up, a new streak was left behind. So every time she wiped, there was just a new white streak.
Never ending cycle.
On the carpet, and we were all laughing so hard.
Fucking never ending cycle. That's so good. That's good shit.
Mine to this day is still the fucking series of prostitutes that came out of the fucking Dominican forest. All at the same time. It was like the dinner bell, and it was fucked. Some of them were pregnant. Like it was. There's no such thing as off duty.
No,
and
no.
Like they literally came out of the forest from across from the club. It's like they knew when the club closed, and they knew what they were going to be able to get, and it is wild.
I get sick of this shit. I never get sick of hearing about this because the way you describe it is so fucking perfect.
It's exactly what it was.
Isn't this the same story where at the beginning your friend just disappeared?
Yeah, he disappeared. I thought he was dead.
This was before you guys had even seriously started drinking too, right?
Yeah, he disappeared. We might have had like one. Okay, so we went to a bar beforehand because that's what they're gonna do. They'll take you there so that you spend some money at their friend's bar or whatever, right? So I went to the bar beforehand. Ooh, how do I get over there?
Holy fuck!
Oh, interesting.
I don't think you can. Can you?
I can, and I will.
It doesn't even look.
Oh, now you will.
Me.
There you go.
Jesus.
Sniper. Yeah, so we went to the bar, and they were
Mic drop. Jesus.
they were serving the beers. Like you spent $1 and you got like a liter of beer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dangerous.
All right, and so they wanted to get you fucked up, and they wanted you to.
Literally.
I think they're all working together, right? So the prostitutes knew when this guy was coming to pick us up, and that's why they would just fucking emerge. Like there was so much shit that happened in that place. Like there was fucking broke through a wall, and the women were all getting painted. There's a guy with a monkey on his fucking head.
I remember that's because of like just the crazy experiences, the people we met. Fucking Stein mentioned in Rolling.
Across the way.
I remember that.
That keeps disconnecting.
Oh, that's fun.
And then I also remember that we tried fucking Bean Boozled on the airport on the way home.
Oh,
Which that was a fucking mistake. Actually, it was fucking hilarious. I regret nothing. Although booger.
I'm pretty sure.
Old Band-Aid.
I didn't say it was a good idea. I'm just saying it was fun.
My friend
Did you
almost
hear
got
there's a
killed by the
spicy
Mexican
bean
mafia.
boozled now?
What the fuck?
Oh, well, there's a what movie?
A spicy bean boozled.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because that's what it needs. It needs
Like, it's basically the same premise, but it's different levels of spice.
Yeah,
There's no
fuck-
bad
fuck-
flavors. It's just you die on the inside.
No. Heather, mild is spicy for me.
Discord
Hello.
is having problems for some reason.
Woohoo!
His obs updated recently.
Yeah, his fucking stupid ass friend said he'd buy. Like he had no intention, right? But I don't know why he did this.
Right.
He's like, yeah. He's like, man, you want some heroin? Meth? He's like, yeah, man, you should show up with it. And this guy went fucking insane. He's like, you think this is a joke, man? You think this is a joke? I work for the cartel, man. Like, okay, whatever. But at the same time, Mexico, we went to the cop that was there, and the cop's like, I don't see nothing. Nothing's happening. That place you should not travel to. I can tell you that. Don't leave the resort.
Yeah.
Anytime you go anywhere like Mexico or Puerto Rico or even Cuba, stay in the resort.
The first time I went to Mexico, friends got robbed by transvestites. So think on that.
Quite a transition. Let's see. What is the worst holiday in your opinion?
Christmas.
No. I'm gonna say Easter is pretty
Valentine's
shit.
Day.
Valentine's Day is, I don't even count it. But I guess it is a holiday. Valentine's Day is
I was
the
about to
worst.
say,
Yeah.
if we're talking the main ones. Ooh, Valentine's Day might be up there.
Oh, it definitely
That
is.
might be up there. That might be it for me. Easter's kind of neutral.
Easter's a nothing holiday for me most of the time. It's like a worse version of Christmas.
It's like Thanksgiving. It's just a
So
lot
it's just
of
a
good
worse version of
food.
Thanksgiving.
Well, I have a lot of fond memories with my dad because he would
gotta
hide
get
the
used
Easter
to
eggs and he made you work
How do you
for
get
it.
that?
Huh?
You just have to go real fast, maybe?
Oh Jesus!
Can you boost your?
Yeah, you can. I think that's how you do it.
Okay.
Valentine's
Oh, the
Day
puzzle.
says alpha. I agree. SSG.
I'm biased toward Christmas because my mom died the day after it. So.
Damn.
Oh,
There you
that's-
go.
That's gonna leave a bad taste.
Yeah, absolutely. I try my best to not have it be noticeable for Wendy, but it's difficult sometimes.
Holidays and anniversaries with that stuff is always creeps up out of fucking nowhere sometimes, even when you don't.
Yeah.
You know it. I know it does for me with. Damn it!
How did he kill
Killed
me?
you. Yeah. Like I remember, it was weird for like. So my dad died in October, and I remember like that Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Fucking terrible. I mean, it felt like a second funeral. It was just, it was miserable. It's just dreadful. But that Christmas after, like the next month,
Yeah.
it still wasn't great.
Yeah,
but
you
it
know,
was
well, the thing is,
definitely-
you don't have like significant grieving time. Like fucking Heather, day after, and like it has to be like a year removed
Yeah.
minimum. And even then,
Yeah,
nothing.
still working on that.
Yeah, you never can truly get over it.
So anyway, that's the worst holiday.
Yeah.
Did you build forts as when you were a kid?
Yes. Pillow fort, fucking using the couch pillows as like the base level
Yep,
for the
that
fort.
was- that was-
Perfect. Snow fort. Yeah, yeah.
A good snow fort back
Snow
then.
fort could be like one of the best if you get a really good snowfall and you got like a dedicated crew.
Yep.
I built it one. I built one once, and we actually had one of those like super-sized comfy blankets that we used and draped over the back of my aunt's two couches.
Yeah, you get the blanket fort and the pillow forts. Those are great.
Yep,
Yeah.
those are dope when you have good structure behind them. Oh, you can do anything.
Yeah.
I did so. Snow fort was a big one because it had a huge front lawn, and it would when they would plow, it would kind of create like a bank.
Yeah.
So I'd have like almost like a slope. So I had like enough like I could get creative with it and do like an arch and have like and do an arch between. So like if you think of like a ladle, right? So like if you think of a ladle and put it on its side, that's kind of how like my like front lawn kind of curved a little bit.
That's fucking bullshit.
That I know, right? I had a great lawn, but no. So those good snow fort was awesome.
I think you did this.
I know I did.
Yeah.
Couch cushion fort, pillow fort, fucking awesome. A big one that I remember once was, it had to have been a refrigerator, but like I got a big fucking cardboard box, a big massive cardboard box, and I'm thinking like size wise, I was thinking like it had to have been like a refrigerator or something, and I made that into like a fort, and I got like more cardboard pieces and like grew on it, and that was my favorite one.
Yeah.
It's like 3 times my size. Possibilities were endless.
Okay.
Cool. This is a great time to not be tripping balls and paying attention to what the fuck's going on in the fucking game. Yeah. Anywho, basement.
Yep.
Forts?
I told you about my forts.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. I thought for some reason I thought you were listening more. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know. I made all forts of all kinds.
I fort it all the time.
Even though, you know what the best was making? I had like a forest kind of close by near the school, and you could go in there and you made like forest forts. Best.
Ooh.
Those were some grade A forts.
Fort, yeah.
Fortnite.
Well, my cousins were super lucky on my dad's side. Their dad actually fucking built them a playhouse in their backyard.
Yeah, there's a few dads that I knew in the neighborhood that did that, and jealous.
Yeah, I never had the tree house or anything like that, but going and then like, you know, setting up your own fort, we would do like fucking fort wars in the forest.
Yeah.
It's as dangerous as it sounds.
Thank you for answering my question before I asked it. Is there anything you'd wait in line for a week to do, see, or get? Like practically, I can't.
For a
think.
week?
A house?
You wait in.
If I didn't have to pay?
Yeah, really. I mean,
But,
yeah.
like,
That's
you
kinda,
know, I don't know. Wait in line for a week? I mean, nothing is really worth that.
I mean, truth be told, this is probably an older, you know, set of questions, right? Because now with COVID happened, fucking so many like fucking like waiting around for shit, that doesn't happen anymore.
No.
No.
You don't really hear about that.
Oh,
you sneaky bitch. Let's see.
I think for me, it would be if they re-released the original Chucky doll.
We're talking like for like an item. I mean, yeah. I mean, it would have to be like some sort of like Black Friday bundle.
Super nostalgic.
Yeah, it'd have to be like, you get
Yeah,
a
or something.
free brand new PlayStation, and even then, I don't know if I could do it,
yeah.
because you know it's gonna be some horse shit.
I mean, that's a tough one. That is a toughie. Let's see here.
Perfecto.
If you could, here's a fun one. If you had, actually, if you
If
hold
you
on, let me
could
back up here.
turn back time.
If you had to eat an entire barrel of one single thing, what would you choose?
Ooh.
Oh my god.
You have to do it in one
That's
sitting,
a good
or
one.
is it like over time?
Yeah, let's say over time. Let's say that it's a type of barrel that could easily that is refrigeratable, and that the item, you know, is still good.
So I was gonna say pizza, but you can put a hell of a lot of pizza in a barrel because it's all
You can.
fucking shaped the same.
But
But
I have questions.
pizza
I have
barrel.
questions. Yeah.
You already got the secrets from here.
Never mind. Never mind. My brain. Carry on.
So if I don't go with pizza,
Question-
I'd probably
question
go with
answered,
like chicken. A barrel of chicken. Damn.
That's actually steak. Good steak.
Yeah. Depends. Like steak, I think is better later than chicken is.
Yeah.
I mean, there's too many
Yeah,
like
true.
ifs, ands, or buts to this. If it's gonna be something that you have to take time into account, then you want something that's not gonna be perishable. So you're gonna go with like fucking cookies or something.
Now, see, with my absolute adoration for carbohydrates, I don't think that barrel would have to last long enough for it to be a problem. And I will say I am going to go with a barrel full of penne noodles and either alla vodka sauce or Alfredo sauce. I
Heather
will
sounds
be 600
really fucking good.
pounds by the time it's done, but goddamn it, I will be happy.
Yeah, fucking talking about a carb coma. Jesus. That. It's funny. I knew you were when you were about halfway through your sentence. I knew where you were going with it, and the more I'm thinking about it, I'm like, that actually sounds pretty
Oh
promising.
my god.
That's why.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit. Oh. Yeah, I
Already
think I may have to go with Heather's on that one. Oh Jesus, Space Man almost died again into
Can I get up
space.
there? You see that guy right there?
Yeah, I do. I don't know if you can from in here.
No, I can't see it. What the fuck? Never mind.
Oh,
There's gotta be a way, Heather.
I know.
It's worth trying. God damn it.
Look how much you tried.
Try all over me.
Oh,
No. God damn it. Okay, well maybe if I go out this way, there's a way.
Let's see here. If you could shoot anything from a cannon, what would you pick?
Can't find me. A bag of dicks.
Why is Heather laughing already makes me think she already had this answer well locked in for many a decade.
fucking breast implants.
You know, it'd be. I shoot a person.
I was gonna say there's a few specific people I would put into a
A
cannon.
midget.
That would be JP.
From a distance.
I could put JP in a cannon.
Where's the? I don't know. I told you I showed my mom that Family Guy joke of the. Sir, I'm standing right. Where's the rest of you?
Yeah.
And she nearly choked on her drink.
Can I get everything out? No.
I said, "This is my friend JP. That's literally his deal." What's her?
Oh my! Yep, I knew it was over
Oh my god.
when I made an errant jump. Oh, I almost did it again.
What do
And
you feel
another
the
one.
most? What do you feel the most guilty about?
I don't know.
All of your sins.
Everything.
Wait, go back, turn around again to the planet.
I got the planet. It has the thing on top.
Oh, okay. I just saw something moving up there.
Most guilty about. I mean, that's getting hard hitting with these ones.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Fine. What's your favorite Muppet?
Where's the rat? Come on, you know he's the best.
Pepe's getting a lot of love lately.
Yeah.
Pepe Le
There
Pew.
you go.
Turning himself
I'm
into a
green
fucking.
prawn, okay?
We did it, guys. We fucking did it. I don't know, what do you feel most guilty about? That's I don't know. It changes, but it's
It
always
does.
there. It's
I
always
felt
pretty much
most
everything,
guilty
all the
about-
time, constantly. It's just terrible.
I felt the
Existing.
most guilty about shoplifting, but then I started seeing everybody else doing it, so it's like, yeah, no.
I've stopped caring about
I'm not
most
really
things
guilty
like
about
that.
anymore.
But I'm gonna try this new level, the Christmas level.
Yes.
Winter Wonder.
Man, Heather's answer was fucking great. Heather's answer was
It anymore.
she was like, I was guilty about shoplifting this. Everybody else doing like, oh, okay, I was fucking.
Turn this place into a winter wonderland.
I don't feel bad. Oh, gee, never thought of it like that before.
Honestly, like no, it's
fuck.
true though. The older you get, and the more you see people that don't operate with like a guilty conscience, and the things that they're okay with doing. Just I'm like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't feel so bad about some of the things that I've done. I always hold myself too hard accountable.
Yeah.
Hey, what
Yes.
15
We all
presents?
do.
I don't know, not everybody. Some people just don't give a shit, man.
They really don't, and it's just like, okay.
Oh, that fucking
Well, that's
freaked me out.
It's like those old. It's like those old people where they're just like their brains are gone and they just don't give a fuck. I'm like, man, I envy that like state of being of just not
caring. Yeah.
giving a shit. Like that's a level of idgaff that I hope to one day achieve.
Give me.
Oh, you.
No, it was just in slow mo.
Easy.
You're mine, Rayman.
Jesus Christ.
Coke Zero. What are they? Are you talking about best Pepsis or best sodas
Oh God, no.
in the chat?
Not
Coke Zero for
Zero.
me, either Pepsi or Dr Pepper. Or maybe they're saying the worst because Coke Zero. Sorry. No
Even
offense.
diet is fucking
I just
disgusting.
don't like the taste of. Just give me the sugar, man. I don't care. I don't want the fake
Right.
sugar grossness for me. Ain't gonna work for me, brother.
Let's see.
Oh, this is a cool level. You get to play. No.
Santa with a fucking monkey. Okay. Sure.
It's time to monkey around. Fuck you, bitch.
Fuck.
You bitch.
Huh? What are those balloons back there?
I think they're just balloons.
What is the weirdest thing you have ever eaten?
Grasshopper.
Yeah, I can. You gotta do it on the button.
What is that? Oh,
Whirl.
squirrel?
Yeah.
Ew, what's wrong with you?
I've eaten a shit ton of bugs, but squirrel's probably up there in terms of. Yeah.
Why?
What?
Why have you eaten a shit ton of bugs?
Not at once.
Well, the way you worded it was like,
Yeah. Well,
I usually have bugs, but this time squirrel was on the menu.
I mean, it was
Why did you have squirrel? In what world did you have squirrel?
this one.
But like, what's the story behind the squirrel?
Ran it over. Is that a money?
Don't even.
No. Friend in New Hampshire. Let's just put it this way. Has a friend who sells
You want to try something cool?
certain types of beef and jerky, and sometimes the beef in said beef and jerky is not beef. So it's squirrel jerky. That's all I was told.
Squirrel
Whether it was
jerky.
true or not. Yep.
Why
Like I'm
not?
talking like the person that I was introduced to, I didn't need to ask if he had moonshine or made moonshine, but I had a very confident guess that he made moonshine. Like instantly just looking at him. Put it that way. Nice. The guy was cool as fuck. Cool, awesome guy. But like, not like how you just fell through the fucking cloud. That was
I just don't understand how you're supposed to get that.
I don't either. Let's see. What is
Squirrel
something?
jerky.
What is it was all right. 4 out of 10. What is something true that nobody agrees with you on? That's a bit too. What the fuck?
Hey, look, Miles Morales.
Yeah.
Spank that ass.
Probably that big pharma is the main reason behind why healthcare here is so expensive.
It's also probably the reason that so many people are sick.
Yeah, I mean,
And it's not even a
controversial.
controversial take, but like 90% of the population is controlled by regular television media, the ones that consume it,
Yeah.
and they just don't. They refuse to see it.
Yeah,
And I think
they
it's like,
refuse to do it.
yeah. I wouldn't even say that's like. Oh, okay. Now I got a monkey. Was this two again?
There
Like
are
the amount of people that I know that they just literally regurgitate the Canadian news. It's like, yeah, Trump's the worst man alive. He's killing us all. He's a fucking maniac. He's gonna ruin the world. And it's like, okay, how did you form this opinion?
Yeah.
Or was this opinion formed for you by the people that never paid attention to politics or anything? You know what I mean? All of a sudden, they have like the strongest political views.
It's so dumb.
fucking Santa up in this bitch.
What the fuck?
You broke the candy cane.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with these arms.
If
Wait,
we
Dale,
get
Dale got Hulk
higher.
hands? Dale got Hulk hands?
Whole cans. Fucking launch me, bitch. Bam!
Nice.
Go get him, Tiger.
La Tigra.
Fuck yeah.
But also, I guess, like, anybody that I find that's, like, super political and is, like, so in love with, like, anybody that's in politics, I'm like, you realize they're all shit.
Yeah.
And the people over here that's, like, it's like ride or die. It's like weird, like, celebrity fandom.
This country was bought and sold for years, decades ago. And, you know, they just shuffle around every so often. It was just same old same. Carlin said this years ago, and he's 100% correct. At least the way I see it anyway. But there's a lot of things that I have a lot of, like, weird political opinions about that I just haven't really publicly said. But, like, the biggest thing for me is on the vein of, like, hey, this is proven to work. Like, whatever it is. This is, like, a thing that's worked successfully in other countries. Why the fuck are we not implementing that here? Like, healthcare, for example.
I'd say healthcare is a big one, and also, post-secondary education stuff. Not costing people their future to try to make a future. That, so, like, to me, is really fucked up.
Yeah, things like that where I'm like, okay, there are things like out there in the world, like world hunger, that there's still many a problem and issue around that. But here in the country, we have like these
There's
issues.
Literally no excuse. And
our neighbors are crushing it. I don't give a shit who came up with it first. Fucking replicate it. Like, god damn it. The solution's like literally staring you in the face, and you're just not like, what the fuck?
The problem is that, like, with healthcare, there's two sides to it.
I know. Yeah,
like, I still, like, and I told this to JP as much as I could. I'm still an advocate for healthcare being paid for by the populace. Even if you're not using it, you never know. You can't predict the future. There might be a time, and the worst thing you could do to somebody is have them at, like, their lowest point in life, and then be like, even if I live, I'm $100,000 in debt. How do I go back? That's the biggest argument. The last thing you want when you're trying to recover from a near-death experience or anything is to be worrying about another thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's emotional manipulation. Oh.
There you go. That's how you get back.
There we go. Go on them sponges. Oh shit.
But a lot of people are very much against healthcare, and it can be very easily taken advantage of, which is a big problem.
A lot of things can, unfortunately. Yeah, and, like, I don't know. There's just things like that where, and again, I'm just using that as an example. But like, there have been issues or things like on that scale, or even smaller, where it's like, oh, like how are we not implementing or copying at least some or partial of any of these things that are successful in other countries? And granted, there might be things that are other factors that I have no fucking clue or idea about. So, you know, true on that one. But in general, just from an outsider's perspective, it's like, what the fuck are we doing? Did you go back up the chimney? Nope, never mind.
Nope. I'm not Santa.
Not anymore. I'm going to fuck you up.
No!
Oh, you gotta light up the light.
How do I do that? I don't understand how this works. It doesn't seem to be doing anything.
Oh, there you go.
What are your pet peeves? How long do we have?
I got several. Somehow that worked.
That's how we do it here on the Horny Goat channel.
Right.
Oh my
Whoever wants to
A
go
god.
first?
little warning there would have been nice.
Yeah, I was supposed to do a lot of things that I didn't do in this.
Kick. There you
Oh,
go.
right there, right there. Can you jump off?
No, I'm gonna
Kick.
go for the entire run.
Kick.
I don't know if I can jump off. Yep, you can.
I don't know if you can jump off. Proceeds to do that. So, what are your pet peeves?
Oh. When people like volunteer me to lie for them, or put me in a position where I have to,
Yeah,
and it's something. It's something like not little or anything. It's like,
Right.
you know, yeah, you have to put your moral self on the side for someone else's bad decisions.
I got into
I
a
don't
fight
like that.
with a friend about that actually, because he wanted me to cover for him, and honestly, it wasn't a big deal in
Until
the
it
grand scheme of things,
was.
but I could
No.
see what a dick move. I could see where it was going, and I'm like, I think I know where this is going, and if this is going where I think it's gonna go, I want absolutely no fucking part of it. It wasn't anything illegal; it was just more immoral. And I'm like, nope.
Oh no.
Eh. What the fuck? I am confusion. Oh, there you go. The hell, Jesus. Okay,
He's freeing his balls.
game's awesome. Yeah.
Gex.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a
So I
big
get
one
that.
for me.
Yep.
It
It's
doesn't normally
between
happen.
that-
Was that?
It's between that and people who are of a certain age but decide to pretend that they are above those who have done better than them. There you go.
Feel like this is specific.
Yes. You know exactly who I'm talking about.
Fuck 'em. Harpoon! That was a little loud. I just woke up my neighbors yelling harpoon at 1:30 in the fucking morning. 1:46. Jesus.
I hate
Oh god.
I hate people that are like extremely selfish.
Yes.
And it's like I don't know, like in everything they do. That
I think
one
there's-
is a tough one for me.
What?
Someone that is extremely selfish in everything they do. Like even if you're, I don't know, I got like a good friend that no matter what it is, it's like
Again, how the fuck
Someone
are you guys
else-
friends with me? I don't get this.
someone else is always being put out for like I don't know their enjoyment, or you have to do everything. Like Okay, I have a good friend. We were gonna like, I don't know.
Again, specific.
So like,
Get the biggest off our chest here at our club line. What are you doing?
he yeah, I went to school with him, right? And like anytime it would have been like, oh, you know, we're gonna do this, and then like, oh, for instance, we're gonna join this. My friend was in a what the fuck? He's in a Christian softball league, right? I'm like, well, I'm not really down with the religious type stuff, but we wanted to play softball, right? And he's like, yeah, man, I'm gonna join. I'll join. And then I joined, and the fucking guy didn't join, and there's no getting out of it for me. So I spent half a year playing fucking softball in the Christian league, and this guy just like laughs. Yeah, man, it went on for a long time. And but this is like, that's the type of thing. It's like that way with pretty much everything, right? So it's like non-committal. He'll say he's committing to something, and then he will not commit.
Oh my god!
And it comes to things like financially too, where it's like, yeah, man, I'm gonna go on that trip too, or whatever. And then it's like, okay, oh fine, I'll put the money down. Oh yeah,
Sorry,
I can't do it.
I'm laughing because I'd be fucking fuming.
That's pretty bad.
Oh my god, that's fucking expensive. Asshole.
Yeah.
Oh,
He'll like, he'll message me and be like, okay, well, these people, and it's like somewhat friends, but they're not really friends. And they're asked to go out to celebrate some person's birthday that we're kind of acquainted with. Are you going? Yeah, I'm going. Then he won't be there. Yeah, it's like, Jesus Christ, man. So I don't really do too much with him anymore because it's the same story all the time.
So I think mine, and unfortunately, you know, I've been better about it, especially after the OK Fabe run, but definitely is taking advantage of my kindness and running with it, or like, you know, taking advantage of the situation, or you know, whatever, as far as that selfishness, or like pushing through, like, oh hey, you do this, I'll do this. It's like, okay, like, I'm happy to help out and do whatever, but like, chill the fuck out. Like, you gotta, like, I am humans, and then when it becomes like an expectation, and it's like, okay, like, just right the fuck off. That, and definitely, like we said before, like the I guess it kind of goes hand in hand with like the ego trip.
Yeah.
Nobody likes people like that, where it's like, you know, because of who I am, you owe me. That's like, what?
Yeah.
No.
I started it.
Was there one on top of the tree there?
There might be.
Think about it.
But I forgot how to get on the tree.
Lime. I thought those were green balloon penises. I was mistaken.
It wasn't this way. This is the only way I can survey everything. I've been in there, right? Did I go in there?
Yeah.
I've been here. What's that thing? Oh, that's the time slowdown mechanic. I'm looking for the jet, the cockadoodle doomy.
Alpha said people who both drive slow in the fast lane and use their phones while driving. I admit I am guilty of the phone driving situation. I try to be very not on it as much as I can.
I'll have something on the phone while I'm driving, but it's more I listen to it than I look at it. But there's that time where, you know, you get some fucking stupid ad that never ends on YouTube comes up, and I'm like, fuck, I'm not listening to this ad for 10 hours.
So I'm guilty of that, unfortunately. Slow in the fast lane, that fucking infuriates me to no end, because some people do not understand that the very far lane, the very far left, is for fucking passing. It's to speed up past other cars so you can, you know, go past who you need to get past, not go 2 miles per hour. And snap an old lady's neck if that bitch doesn't move.
I hate people that tailgate me so fucking much. It's probably I hate driving and having someone right up my fucking ass for no reason. And it's like you're in the fast lane. I'm in the fast lane going like 10 miles faster than you're supposed to, right? And they're still fucking up my ass. It's like you want to
And-
drive at like fucking 200 miles per hour, fine.
And the cherry on top, the high beams are on.
Oh, the
It
high
is
beams
over
are
there.
terrible. Nowadays, though,
No, I
people
mean-
have fucking like
Chicken rocket is by the chicken rocket balloons.
what? Oh yeah, you're right. There are balloons for them. Oh, I haven't done the mouse one either. But where is it?
Yeah, Alpha, you get a ticket here if you're caught on there. But like I said, I admit I'm guilty. But luckily I've not been caught so far. So, and they're the cops now. I'm gonna go turn myself in.
See, this is the mouse balloon, but where's the mouse ability?
Balloon.
It might be down there somewhere.
Oh,
Maybe.
I was in the hole. Man. And it's the cockadoodle don't me. It is down here. Oh, yeah. There we go.
There it is.
That makes sense.
Nope. Oh. Yep.
There we go. There's the mouse.
Yeah, tailgate is like fucking shoot. I want to just get out and kill them. I don't really have too much road rage, but it's like when people do.
Oh,
Oh, look at this.
I will tell you. Jesus Christ.
It's
I will
Mouse
tell you.
City.
There is one specific thing that, like, if I had to pick out of everything as far as on the road that I like rage at about the most, that like instantly drives me up the fucking wall, is when somebody is on the same main road as you in front of you, and they turn off that main road to go right, and they fucking crawl
Oh
into
yeah.
that turn.
Oh yeah.
for
It's like you don't need to slow
no
down to like
God
zero miles per hour to
damn
turn.
reason.
Yeah.
No, I'm fine if there's something there. If there's something there or some reason you need to slow down, fine. I understand that. But why in the fuck are you doing it in the middle of the fucking road?
Or
There's
people
no
that
reason to
like
do so.
that don't know where they're going, right? So
would
instead
catch
of
a
instead of
baby.
stopping and putting on the hazards, they it's just slow. They
It's almost
slow
like coming to a
down,
full fucking stop,
Yeah.
and it makes me want to scream at a child.
and you can tell they're looking around, right? But like fucking, if you don't know where you are or where you're going, just stop for a second. You can turn
If there's-
on every like fucking road for the most part. As long as you're not in the main road, you can just stop on the side. People can get around you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. I would be. That's happened to me a couple of times. Like you go, hey, I get it, no worries, cool. Especially Boston's a fucking shit show, but like even just up here, like when people like come down to like a slow crawl and they do that slow. Oh my god, it makes me want to have a fucking cow catcher on my car and just go like.
Yeah, it's fucking annoying, man. Driving, like, I don't drive too much, so I don't normally get too pissed off. And I'm also not like a road rage person for the most part, but there's certain things that just anger me with driving. And they anger everybody, let's be real. People that don't put on their fucking turn signal until they're turning all the time.
Ooh. Oh yeah, the directionals. The directionals actually up here it's about 50-50. It's gotten better. It was I remember.
I don't mind for not turn signal for for most things, but man, for like
Big
if
ones
I'm
where I
trying to
need
get
know,
if
yeah.
I'm trying to get out of like a plaza, and cars are coming at me, and a guy's slowing down, no turn signal, and even now I don't fucking even bother because I'm like, you could have a turn signal on and just plow right into me.
Yeah, I since the last car accident, I've been driving super fucking defensively, just out of instinct, because I'm still a little fucking gun shy. But I'll give you one that's another fucking infuriating one, and bear with me on this description. Let's say you're pulling out onto a main road, right? So in front of you, you have to turn left to get where you're going. So in order for you to turn left, you have to go across that other set of traffic, right? And so you're waiting to go, and you see a car coming, and you can't go because of the other, the traffic. And at the last fucking second, the guy throws on the blinker that he's turning into where you're coming out of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty
It's
much
like,
it. Yeah,
you
that's
son of a
what
bitch.
that's what I'm referring to.
Like if you put your directional on, I would have fucking known. I would have been able to go to like a situation like that.
I think
infuriating.
It is. And the other one that's super infuriating are the people that pull out on the main road in front of you
Oh yeah,
and don't speed up.
yeah. When they get on the fucking like the highway, like the on ramp. Yeah.
Not even the highway. We have them down here in the fucking side roads. They'll turn out of a fucking parking lot
Oh, that's fucking
right in front of us.
That's some horse shit.
And
I got
just
some
continue
lightning
on
going
their way doing like 15
Get
in a
some
35.
I had
What are
some
you doing?
lightning.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Oh, no, you got it. Come on.
you're a star!
You're a star!
Oh, look at that.
What the fuck is going on?
But look, they got a picture.
You see this shit too, right? Yeah, those are the two I think the biggest gripes for me for driving. Holy shit! Are you afraid of ghosts?
No.
No. I am not.
Okay. Let's see.
Where's the last fucking guy?
One would assume he's near the fucking.
Craziest bet you have ever made. I got a dumb one for this one.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't done too many bets.
I know.
I can tell you one of the craziest bets I was part of and won.
It's stupid. Yeah.
This is when I was still in New York. JP and I just got to the point of being a couple. And
I got this one.
it was the night I was bowling. And he bet me that if I got over a 600 series, he would strip naked and take pictures for me.
And
601.
HBK was born.
Finish the story.
That is it.
Where are the pictures?
They were on my old phone. I don't have them anymore.
Happily ever after.
Did I do this one?
So,
Yeah, you
in my very stupid days, I had friends of mine and I who did jackass-esque level stunts and things, and so one idea that we had was called Ass Jack, where it's like blackjack, but if you lose, the person basically pelts you with a fucking leather belt
Oh,
on the ass.
Jack.
Yep. See, there you got it. And we both had Jack on the name tags. So the thing of it was, I lost, and my fucking friend of mine, he's still my friend. I'm still friends, so I'm just kind of giving him a little bit of shit, but fucking missed. He got like my lower back across like my hip and like kidney area, and
I thought he got the other way.
it is to top. It is top 10 worst pains I've ever experienced in my life, and it's funny because we fucking recorded it, and my reaction was fucking hilarious. As much as it sucked, I basically went like and then I was like,
What is it you're looking for, basement?
fuck me.
The last one in Winter Wonder.
Okay. You gotta have all of the presents.
I do have all the presents. Do I have to beat the level?
You must beat everything.
You have to. It's saying here finally with 14 and 15 presents. With 14 of 15 presents found, the tree will simply present the final one.
Okay, how many persons do I have?
I think you might have just gotten to the 14. Or
Oh,
you might be short one.
I have 13.
I say you're short one.
God damn it.
hey, real quick random sidetrack here. Someone shared recently a post on Facebook that I thought was kind of interesting. They showed the seating prices for WrestleMania 19 back in 2003.
Uh-huh.
The most expensive seat
There you go.
was $400,
Yeah.
which got you ringside.
God. Now that's like the fucking worst seat in the house.
The cheapest seat for WrestleMania was $15.
Spider-Man.
I don't give a shit who it is. Oh man, fucking heartbreaking.
It's ridiculous, like how much things have gone up in cost. No one can tell me. And it's fucking, if you talk to anybody at the older generation, we had it just as hard as you. I'm like, yes, there's certain things that were a lot harder, but you can't tell me that the price increase on certain things is the same. That's just not, okay? You bought a house for $100,000, now it's $1 million. Like, that is astronomical.
Uh-huh.
Crushed it.
Yes, you did.
Did you complete it all the way, 100%?
No, God, no. I beat that level. This is 100%. I 100%ed 3 worlds. I haven't 100%ed the chameleon, and I haven't 100%ed this fucking bird,
No, you didn't.
and I haven't 100%ed the home base. But I'm going to go there because I want to open the claw machine, and it's probably where I'll call it.
Do you believe in horoscopes?
Not really, no.
Perfect. Let me read them right now then. See how wrong they are. All
They're
right.
they're usually so fucking generic that it's like, yes, I can apply that to my life.
All right. Remind me again. Let's see. Basement. What are you again?
Aquarius.
Aquarius. Today's Aquarius. What the fuck? No. No.
Oh my god,
That
Amber.
one's dumb. I want to see if they repeat themselves. Embrace change, trust your tuition, and focus on fostering meaningful relationships while maintaining balance in personal and professional life. This does feel like fucking plug and play.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
Like you can't really go wrong because all it's telling you is like simple life advice.
All right, next question. Let's see. I think we've done this one before, but what movie makes you laugh even after watching it several times? Ooh, there's a few.
The Other Guys
Yeah,
and MacGruber.
Remake.
Yeah, Other Guys, MacGruber. What was yours, Heather?
The Producers remake with Matthew Broderick and Nathan Lane.
That one was so
You're
well done.
You're gonna jump on me. That's phone. Fucking
Tony. Oh man, that was a good one. Yeah, like Other Guys, Step Brothers, those types of movies always get me.
It's weird, and I don't know if you guys feel this way too, but like, I remember when I was a bit younger, like the Apatow comedies. I like nothing's gonna beat this. Super bad, and they're still funny, right? But like, I will say, like, I like The Other Guys better than any of the Apatow comedies now because the comedy is more timeless than it being, crude humor and fucking pussy and fart jokes.
Yep. Yeah, I agree. Just breaking some balls.
Breaking my balls. You breaking my balls?
You breaking my balls.
What the fuck is that?
It looks like the original Tempest.
I have to think about which one movie always
Oh
makes
god, Two Souls.
Yeah.
a lot of Chris Farley shit. So Black Sheep.
Yeah,
Tommy
it was
Boy,
good.
that's
Those are
still-
good, yeah.
Beverly Hills.
That still always gets a good chuckle.
And those
just
for
'cause,
me are
like,
still like fucking fun. Like again, I'm trying to like the
him falling
Apatow
down the
stuff
hill.
keeps going lower on my list. That like anything with John Candy,
Yeah.
Candy was gold. Like there's a bunch of like, and the thing with me is like for comedy stuff, I have a wide genre of comedy taste. Like, as you know, I'm not above lowbrow humor, as you have fucking heard numerous times on this channel. But I also enjoy like good written shit too. So it's kind of it's all over the fucking place. I like prop comedy as much as I like stand up and this, that, and the other. I heard something going off there.
My pain.
But like I'll appreciate Napoleon Dynamite for different reasons than the other guys. But I'll laugh more at other guys than a lot of other, in comparison to maybe other types of like Superbad. Yeah, there might be some like shocking moments.
Superbad was really funny when it first came out, but I've seen it multiple times, and it's still good. It's just not.
It doesn't hold the same water as it did when it first came out.
I mean, it's still fucking funny. Super Troopers is like they're still funny. It's just if I had to pick a comedy to watch, I'd have to be in a very specific mood to watch Superbad.
Yeah.
Where like a lot of these other movies, you could just turn on and I'd laugh no matter what. I don't know.
You can complete that one area now because you have over the 200.
You complete me. Where am I?
You're in the front of the PlayStation. You gotta go back right. I think.
Like some of Adam Sandler's shit still holds up. Oh,
Adam Sandler for me is like a major miss most of the times. I just don't. I don't think he is funny, and I think a lot of his like jokes or the stuff that his movies does. It's
you know what you're getting.
Yeah, but it's also like I don't know.
I get it. No,
I get it. My problem is that the leading man is just not funny.
I enjoy it.
A lot of times there are so many of the copy paste repeat.
Yeah, it's real lazy.
Yeah.
I think it's. I'll say. Listen. I'll say it's obviously a charm of nostalgia. I'll fucking admit that.
I think if I wonder how I'd feel if I watched Happy Gilmore. I saw the trailer for Happy Gilmore 2, and I'm like, this doesn't look good.
No, I agree.
It didn't look funny. It didn't look anything to me. But I'm like, and you can't like Happy Gilmore 2 is going to be something that they try to rely heavily on the nostalgia of the first one. And it's like, man, nobody's seen this in fucking 30 years, man. You can't. You gotta make almost a new movie.
Fucking like random obscure movies too, like Waiting and Grandma's Boy. I fucking love those. Okay. Trusty seed. That's a fucking. Oh god.
Cause you any aggro.
Oh good, it's dead.
Well, we did it, guys. We unlocked everything.
Kill the horse.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't really. There's a lot more. There's a whole universe I haven't played any of the levels in, so I probably still have more streams of this.
Oh my god!
I know.
Panic. Are you calling it for the night, or are we gonna go another level?
I don't know. I don't really care. I'm just gonna stay awake for a bit anyway, so it's up to you guys.
Such enthusiasm.
What is that?
You don't remember the rabbit from the ball level in the first one?
Oh my god, look at him go.
Look at his ball. Alright, let's see what we got here. What would you name your yacht if you had one?
Fuck Palace.
My brain is melting faster and faster right now, so I'm holding on to any semblance of able to speak, as you just heard. What was the name of yours?
I don't know. I said fuck Palace. But I don't know what I'd actually call it. If I had a yacht, I mean, you can call a yacht anything, because you got fuck around money, big time.
You do, and I would 100% go with Welcome Abroad.
That's a really good one.
I do the Always Sunny in Philadelphia because of the implication. You call it implication. Heather watched me do the time trial here.
I love the name of that. I think I want to keep that one.
The implication.
That's great.
What do you mean the implication? Nothing's gonna happen. I'm not gonna do anything to these women, but
Or-
but because of the implication. Horton, here's a who. Oh, ice cubes.
You forgot to eject yourself.
I can't.
You could
I don't
sit-
have any ejection.
If you could sit next to a celebrity in a restaurant, who would it be?
No.
If you were still alive, Robin Williams.
Ooh, son of a bitch. Yeah, think about that one.
Robin Williams is a good one, but it's so weird because this is like, if you could sit next to a stranger, who would you like to sit next to? Because none of us know who these fucking people are.
Yeah. But you know what? Robin Williams was one of those guys who was down to earth. And he's immortalized in World of Warcraft for crying out fucking loud.
Oh, okay.
gonna
What
say, like-
happened there?
You just dropped off.
I lost the legs.
You died. But to Heather's point, well, to I think to Basement's point, like I would say you'd want somebody that like you would enjoy their company, but don't want to come across.
How would you
know,
even know?
I know that's the problem.
Like, this is what I'm saying. It's like you're having, what stranger would you like to have dinner with? It's like, well, I don't know. John Cena would actually be an interesting one because I'd be able to ask him things about the biz, and I think, like, I mean, I don't know John Cena, but as far as it goes for people that have some like moral integrity, he's got to have something with doing all those Make-A-Wishes.
Yeah.
He has a
that
very
fucked me hard.
Oh no.
he has a very positive mindset.
Well, it depends what you want out of the dinner too, right? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. Someone said Cena's gonna be one of the first big names in a while. Well, I shouldn't say a while, but like hasn't caused any like major controversies lately.
well,
Right?
The Rock hasn't really. I mean, there's
Yeah,
been
that's
like, I
right,
guess
yeah.
the whole Hawaii thing with him and Oprah, but they really
Yeah.
quickly got rid of that. But I don't think The Rock's
Oh.
into too many like nefarious things. It's just
He's
he's a businessman, so people will look at it being
He
like,
just had his ego to contend with, and
Yeah.
people get quite
So-
off.
it's funny. I was listening to I think it was Solid Monsters, and I remember we were talking about this before about like the Bret Hart Stone Cold match getting inducted in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Which I'm cool with them doing matches. To be honest with you, I think it's
But that's not the move.
well no. But what I was gonna say was we were all saying like, oh, that's not the match that should go in first. It should if
honestly, I
Some
don't
people
like.
say, oh,
I mean, I know you guys were having the debate for like having it be Hogan and Andre.
well, we're
I-
gonna get there. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, well, you say your piece.
Yeah,
about that.
go ahead, yeah.
I was,
Yeah,
just,
go
I was just gonna say, with the price of where Hogan is right now,
That's
is
yes.
it really
Yeah.
what you choose?
So I didn't even fucking think of that. I was so stupid. But yeah, he mentioned that. He's like, well, yeah. He goes, naturally, you would think either like the Hogan Andre match, or at the very least, the first WrestleMania main event, the tag team match. You could say, you could argue just because of its lineage and history. But like Hogan is just such fucking terrible PR suck right now.
And it's not gonna get better.
No.
Like this is it, because not only did he get like fucking booted out of the world, his whole family is like, this guy's a fucking monster. You can't really recover from shit like that, and nobody really wants.
But
Nobody's
to be
rooting
fair,
for Hogan.
It's Linda saying it.
I know. I mean, yes,
Either
but
way,
like in the
it's
end,
stretching
it's like fucking King the Conqueror. It doesn't matter who's saying it, someone is, and nobody's disproving it.
I'm gonna go take a quick
Well,
piss.
there's stuff out there. Linda is just as bad as Hogan.
Well, her blaming
Let's get the
her
rope.
her blaming her blaming Hogan for not being able to her kid not wanting to speak to them is kind of ridiculous, because I mean, your child wouldn't cut you off just because
Just because Daddy said so. No,
Yeah.
there's something else going on that
Oh yeah, I'm
Brooke
sure.
was not happy with you about.
But also, like, I mean, who the fuck is like? I don't trust Brooke either. She's a fucking spoiled ass kid. Like, who cares? Like, I mean, she's gonna say.
So, which makes it even more so. She wouldn't just listen to Hogan. Because she would do her own thing no matter what.
They also had, and maybe still do have, a reality TV show. This shit is like ingrained in how they stay popular now. Like, she doesn't want to lose her star in the limelight because she's had a TV show, right? Like, you got to keep pumping something out so people don't forget about you. That's the way I look at it with her.
A wire or something that you could walk past all the way back in the beginning there.
Well,
that's what I was trying to tell you.
I just wanted to get money so I can buy the bird.
Yeah.
Because I don't have any money right now. I shouldn't have spent it all.
You should have kept at least 200, yeah.
Yeah.
There
I
you
got
go.
200 now. Let me just see if I can get a bit more. No, it doesn't really matter. Let's restart this bitch. Hogan knows best. Yeah, the PR is not great for him. And if they wanted to move forward with this, I think this is also Triple H's time. Why the fuck is he going to reference something that he had no hand in? You know, it's like, okay, we're trying to revamp the industry. We're trying to move away from the Vince McMahon era and move away from the bad press. In what world do they, go with something that nobody currently in wrestling had anything to do with?
Such as
Andre and Hogan. Like, I'm just saying, why would Triple H choose that when he had no hand in making it happen? You know? I don't know if I can get on that thing you're talking about. I can try.
Because there's two things you can climb on, too. Aha!
Birdies.
Maybe the other way?
Oh, maybe if I get rid of all the birds, something happens.
the last one takes forever.
Get off my wire. Oh my god, really? Fuck you, game. For a coin. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, no, I mean, if they were going to do it, and yeah, I don't know if you were here for it, but I'm basically saying they're trying to move away from the old type of wrestling. They're trying to revamp the product. They're trying to actually put their foothold on it, not,
Yeah.
And any new fan, most of the new fans won't even fucking know what the hell Andre and Hogan is. I don't know.
Sorry, food full of mouthful of food.
Mouthful of dick.
Yeah. So, yeah, Triple H is clearly trying to put his own stamp on the business, and they're trying to modernize the way the business is presented and how it's run and how it's handled. And it's a lot of shit's been a long time coming. It's not even just the creative; it's just the behind the scenes in terms of how the company's being run and stuff. So I can see kind of Triple H is obviously a historian of the business. He loves the history of the business, and as do I. So he likes to honor the past, but he uses it to kind of he uses the past correctly to push credence in the importance of the present going into the future.
I think he pays homage to the past without just blatantly saying this is the past. You know what I mean? It's like I'm gonna kind of do things that were done before.
With importance. Well, he's treating it with importance and respect that it deserves, because that was a big issue with, not just in terms of the creative, but just we feel like our intelligence isn't getting insulted anymore. It's like, okay, now we're gonna, really hey, no, this is a bigger deal and more importance. But they are, I mean, just look at the visual, the aesthetic. To me, I feel like it's a completely different. 1,000% of it feels like a completely different era. The way that Raw and SmackDown look now,
Yeah.
And the way the product's been presented, it feels a lot more like UFC ESPN feel, which is awesome.
Did you see that? I think it was Kevin Owens. I don't know if this is true again, because it's fucking Twitter. But Kevin Owens was like talking about his time talking to someone with creative when they were trying to book for him. He's like, "Well, we just did that 2 weeks ago. The fans won't fucking forget what happened 2 weeks ago." And whoever was in charge at the time was like, "Yeah, they will," or something to that extent.
Yes, I have heard that story. I believe it.
Yeah. Well, it's like the idea of insulting people's intelligence. Like, not every fucking wrestling fan is intelligent, but people are smart enough to, if they're watching week to week, to be like, I've seen this already. And that's all towards the end of it, that's what the Vince McMahon era became. It's like, I've seen this before. In fact, I've seen it not that long ago.
Yeah.
It also became a trope of like, there was mannerisms and things that we knew. It's like watching your favorite director. Like when you watch, like, oh, you know, Sam Raimi does this, like he does the eyes, the close-ins, or like, you know, whatever the fuck it is, they're like their calling card. It became a thing where it's like, oh man, well if they're doing a fight, like, then you know, it's in the champion or the challenger touches the title, he's not gonna win the title or some bullshit like that.
Yeah, it's like the telltale sign where you know. I think that's where you know. Sorry, I thought the bird was gone. A telltale sign where you know how something's gonna end.
Yes.
Because they just couldn't stop doing it the same way all the time, constantly.
It's too predictable,
yeah. There it is on top of this.
Oh.
Oh man.
Is he down there? I don't know where he is.
Over there, on the platform.
Yeah. No, fucker!
Oh, you fucking cocksucker!
Get his ass.
Coming for you, Hulk Hogan. Where the hell did he go?
I love that Booker T gets. I love that Booker T gets that chanted at him when he comes to the rings.
That was great. To that planet.
I like that you don't have to finish the level in order for it to.
As long as you finish the level already, that's smart, honestly, because it's just that way. This is what like a lot of games did a couple of years ago when they wanted to extend playtime.
Yes.
It's like not only do you have to do it again, you have to finish it again and again and again. So fuck off, man. Spooky time.
Well, you guys can keep on trekking through. I'm gonna call it an evening.
Actually, I should, to be honest. I gotta work too. I just looked at what time it is. I'm like, geez. Yeah, no, it's a good time for us to stop here. Well, we'll be back on Friday, unless Heather decides to do something tomorrow. I don't know how available I'll be.
Coherent I am after the bowling dinner.
Yeah, I mean it's all right if we take a night off. It's no problem. I'm good with it at least. But
WrestleMania.
And then HGGM. Obviously, we will not be having No Bucks Given this weekend. We'll try to include it with HGGM as much as we can. There's some things to talk about, not too much.
Yeah.
And some of it we talked about tonight. So,
Talked a lot about shit tonight, so yeah.
There's gonna be more that pops up. You know there is.
I'm sure.